Was
Good
healing the
luck.
light green or the dark green?
We are on pregame now.
Woo.
Pregame will be short. Once everyone's here, we're just gonna go straight into game.
Hey Mina,
Yeah.
do you have access to the spell Electress Interpretation?
I think currently no, but I do
It's a
plan on taking a very limited number of wizard levels,
sweet.
so I might be able to get it.
It's a level 1 wizard spell that seems perfect for you, and I'm really sad it's a self-casting.
Yeah, it would be very, very cool if you could cast it on other people.
Do you know what the spell is?
Yeah, like you read that some ridiculous number of pages per minute, and then you remember all of it.
Yet for the next hour, you read non-magical texts at a rate of 50 pages per minute and have perfect recollection of any information gained during the spell's duration.
Which is just
Yeah, just
absolutely
take Keen
nuts.
Mind.
Lame.
I was like,
But
yeah,
Keen
just
Mind doesn't let you get through books that fast.
No, but it lets you remember it for a month.
Yeah, a
This lets you
month.
remember it forever.
I was gonna say, arguably, Alacrius is the better option. The problem is you're burning a spell slot for it. So
I mean, that's true. It's a first level spell slot, though.
Is it ritual?
I
I
don't
feel
think
like
it's
it could be
ritual.
ritual.
No,
Is it only a wizard spell?
I'm not sure.
I can double
Pretty sure
check. Let me see. I have Grim open.
that would be a really good spell for sorcerers. Just lock yourself in a library for a week or so and just turn all of your higher level spell slots into sorcery points to turn into low level spell slots,
Hello.
and then just
Yeah.
blow through books like crazy and just memorize an entire library.
Oh, it's
That would be
for
kind of nuts.
the Wizard and Pale Master. But
The fuck?
What?
Pale
What?
Master is a special class made by the same people that made this book, the Grimlore's
Is it
Grimoire.
full class?
Yes.
I'm I'm changing my character. I don't know what Pale Master is, but it sounds cool as hell.
I think it's like super heavy into necromancy.
Wait a minute, is it PALE or PAIL?
PALE, I
PALE.
think.
I would love it if it was like Pale Master, as in the master of buckets.
The entire character is just, and this is a bucket.
Bucket mage.
Holy shit, I can turn my only hand into like a familiar.
What?
Wait,
There's
no.
a spell
I know what
called
spell you're talking about.
Unseat Hand. For one action with a range of touch, duration instantaneous. You sever a hand from your body and granted sentience. Your hand becomes a crawling claw with the creature's game such as accept it gains proficiency in the sleight of hand and stealth skills and has advantage on checks made with these skills. On each of their turns, you can use a bonus action to mentally command it if the crawling claw is within 1 mile of you. You decide what action it will take and where it will move during its next turn, or you can issue a general command. If you issue no commands, it only defends itself against hostile creatures. Once given an order, it continues to follow it until it completes. Bonus action to be attached to the claw, returning your hand to normal. The crawling claw is under your control for 24 hours, after which you must reattach it to your body or it dies. The crawling claw dies by any means and cannot be reattached to your body unless by magical means.
High
Yeah.
risk, huh?
4th level is 10 days. 6th level is 90 days. And 8th level is a year and 1 day.
I'd like to play a character with that, but just make it like really brutal. Like they just carry around like a full meat cleaver and they actually just like hack their hand
Chop it
off.
off.
So bloody.
God.
That
No.
would be great for like a really intense horror kind of campaign.
Yes.
Okay. So looking at what I have added now, I got Ray of Sickness. Great. Just sucks that it does poison. Got Healing Word, which is another great support for me. I have Grease, by the way, is one of my support spells. Figured that would be a perfect.
Love Grease.
And I have Fairy Fire as well.
Grease is such an underrated spell. Just because everyone tries to like finesse their way into weird things to make it way more powerful when they don't need to, and then get disappointed when everyone's like, that's not how the spell works. It's just a good spell.
On its own without any finagling.
Yeah.
Did everyone level up?
I did.
I mean, yeah.
We
I
don't know if
did.
Nevercred did.
Yeah, Nevercred just got here.
I'm gonna go get water.
Go water.
I was helping my mom make marinade for the pork chops we made today, and she went to add in a little bit of liquid smoke, but instead of like flipping up the snap cap that's on the top of the bottle, she just unscrewed the whole cap
Oh no.
and then dumped like an eighth of the bottle into the marinade.
Oh my.
But we were too far gone at that point, and we were like, we can't just throw away the whole thing at this point. So we went through with it, and honestly, it didn't turn out too bad. It was real smoky, but it was actually pretty tasty.
I was gonna say bearable.
Yeah, like it was not like I did not struggle to eat it.
Are you sure that's because you weren't hungry? Or that you were hungry so you didn't mind?
It could have been that, but I also did eat something today before dinner because the one healthy habit I have is I eat a decent amount of food. But I think it was just actually kind of okay. Plus it was a small bottle, so like it was a lot in the in the ratio of the bottle, but it wasn't like it was more than necessary, but not like way too much.
Ugh.
Look at me, I wrote my name and then I wrote a bunch of Y's because it was fun.
A
Why? I don't know. What?
Did you get a new pen?
No. I just like the pens I do have.
Uh,
I'm the dragon of stationery.
You're the dragon of everything you own.
Everything I own, I collect because I have a problem.
Yeah, I don't think you own a single thing once.
Hold on, let me scoot over for stream to see. I took down my shelves and now you can see my stuffed
Plushie
animals collection. Yeah. It's a lot.
Guys, I went to the zoo the other day and I got like a rainbow sloth.
gay.
Woo.
Fluffy and pretty.
Nice. Doop doop boop 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 boop.
Yeah, same.
Hello, Dian.
I had broken sleep until 5:30 and I'm ready to go back to bed.
Oh my god.
5:30 in the
I actually
AM?
woke up and forgot we changed the time for Chosen and had a little panic attack. I was like, oh god.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay, we will begin shortly once Nevercred speaks and tells me he's ready. We'll begin. But until then,
You should get background.
I'm like kinda ready.
oh, background
Like I'm
noise.
still at work, but I can play minimally.
No.
I
Oh,
can do
wow.
whatever I need to do.
Bad.
How long are you gonna be at work for?
Like 2 minutes. I just have to take out the trash. I
Yeah.
mean, like, no one's here. I'm closing the bar by myself. So
They're already making you do that? The fuck?
yeah, I know, right?
Oh shit, you work at a bar?
A brewery, a microbrewery.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, I was gonna make a micro penis joke, but I don't know how
Dude.
family friendly your stream is.
It's not.
I see where
It's
you're
not
going with it,
family
and it was
friendly in
funny.
the fucking slightest.
Oh my god, watch your language. There are children
Shut the
watching.
fuck up.
If there are,
What's
I will
their
ban them.
problem?
You're too young to
Be
be saying those
gone.
words.
Be gone, children. I don't feel comfortable interacting with them, which, you know, is fair. I don't have to.
Fetus?
They're so gross. Like, ew, why do they got so many germs?
They do have a lot of germs, but that's not my
You have
issue.
a lot of germs.
Not as many as them, though.
Yeah, you do.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah.
Didn't have a lot of
know
germs.
it.
My brother
meant-
got me sick.
Same. My brother always gets me sick.
Because he just had to go to a birthday party.
Cringe. Why do you want to be social?
I know,
I know,
don't.
right? Wants to play laser tag.
Okay, you know what? That's
Oh wait,
fair.
it was laser tag. Why didn't you
It
tell
was
us
laser
that?
tag.
That's a very crucial detail. You know what? You're just
Yeah, now you're the wuss in this story.
yeah. Okay, what the fuck's the word? You're just an acceptable casualty.
Yeah, necessary.
The only casualties of
difficulty.
laser tag should be blindness from getting lasered in the eyes.
No.
Not me coughing my guts out for the next week when I didn't even go.
Listen, man. Sometimes you just gotta make a sacrifice.
The other injuries that are also
Some of you may die.
extreme
That's a
hyperness
sacrifice.
followed by a
Hi.
crash from all of the mellow yellow and just extreme stickiness because everything at laser tag has to be unbelievably sticky.
Spooter extremely quiet for like anyone else.
Yes.
No, you.
Didn't change volume.
No, you.
Also have
Okay.
booter turned up to 200%, so
Sometimes, when I go do something, I get up. I have to like put my mic back up, and then I just forget to put it down, and I sit back down.
You're lame.
No,
My
you.
mic mutes when I put it up.
Yeah, mine doesn't.
I do not have a standalone mic.
Oh,
I should have one.
I
I want to
don't
get one
either.
eventually. Oh,
don't worry. I get my payout like next month, and that money will be going towards upgrading y'all's setups. So, whoever needs a mic, that's my first thing, is everyone is getting a good mic. If you don't have a mic that's good, you will get one. It won't be extremely expensive, but it'll be a mic that you can, like, handle. Maybe not, well, it could be like my mic, where it's a desk mic, or it could be like a standing mic. Little baby one.
I want like a stand-up comedian mic.
No,
The one that is on a stick and that you hold.
no,
Yes.
those are expensive.
Doesn't have to be a good one.
Just get me one of those like baby toys that it looks like a mic and just has like a little vibrating thing in it, so that when you talk, it reverberates really intensely and sounds like ass. I'll just talk into my mic I already have. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Never heard of those.
You've
Never heard of
never
them.
heard of the toy mics that do nothing but like echo your voice
Slug is
shittily?
too much of a baby to have been around those.
I want to say I got one in like a Happy Meal when I was really young.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I definitely didn't get one. You were really young. I'm a baby.
I am one of the babiest people to be here, though.
How old are you?
I am 20.
Oh my god, same.
What?
I am a young human.
What year were you born?
Baby.
101.
Okay, good. I'm still younger.
I'm turning 21 in like a month. In like a month exactly.
You're a child. Who invited this child here?
Gray.
As a brief reminder to everyone, please make sure you have adequate hydration sources nearby for game time.
Don't you worry, I
you're
just
actually
cracked open a
drinking
root
water.
beer.
I have like 2/3 of a gallon.
I just
I have a
refilled my water.
soda and a water.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Yo, why is Six Flags Magic Mountain watching us?
What?
Six Flags, it's an honor. I really love
Why
the
are you
work.
here?
Should you be in Ventura?
Silence, Brand.
I really appreciate the work you do for me and my enjoyment. I'm sorry for breaking all of your rides every time I go.
Oh, so it's your fault.
You
It
bitch.
is. I have a curse. Literally every time I ever go to any amusement park, I break 90% of the things I touch.
I mean, we went to Disneyland, only one ride broke.
That's not true. At least 4 or 5 broke. We got stuck
What?
on the middle of Winnie the Pooh, Little Mermaid. We got
Oh,
stuck in
yeah.
Haunted Mansion for a long time.
That was 3. Then, yeah.
We got halted on Incredicoaster or whatever.
Yeah, you know, fuck, yeah. They did happen 4 times, shit.
At least that many. That's as many as I can remember, and that was so long ago. I for sure can't remember all of it.
May of this year.
Yeah, that's unbelievably long ago. I'm surprised I remember that many. We got stuck on Haunted Mansion for like 45 minutes. That was fun though. Just took a nap.
I got stuck on a ride once, but I could not for the life of me remember what the ride was. I just remember the pure panic because I was very young.
It's
That's
not the
pretty good.
official Magic Mountain Twitch page, lame.
Oh, they're on their alt account, huh?
No,
Yeah.
when you go to the page, it's not official. Go to Magic Mountain every day. That's their bio.
Just a really enthusiastic employee.
They have 5k followers, but no videos.
Love that.
You
Countless
don't know why
creators.
Six Flags is called Six Flags?
More flags, more fun. What's their slogan?
They have a slogan.
Yeah, the old guy in all the commercials.
Yeah, I just remember him like breaking it down. I don't remember any words.
Well, at the end they'd go like Six Flags, like more flag. It was like more flags, more fun, or something like that. It was like
Six
Flags
Flags
long-
Magic Mountain. If you're still in the chat, tell us what the slogan.
yeah, you should know it, right?
Come on, Six
I
Flags.
very recently learned what the flags in Six Flags are, and I had to look it up again to remember exactly what the deal is. But I'll just read I'll read the Google. The flags represent the 6 nations that have claimed sovereignty over Texas. They are
What?
The Kingdom of Spain, the Kingdom of France, the Republic of Mexico, the Republic of Texas, the Confederate States of America, and the United States of America.
That's what I'm talking
Because
about.
because Six Flags started in Texas. So one
Excuse
of the
me?
flags in Six Flags is the Confederacy.
Excuse me? Also, please
Yup.
tune into the sounds now.
I can't find the slogan I thought I was looking for. It. All I can
Let me
find is Go
actually-
Big, Go Six Flags. That sucks.
Oh yeah. You see the video I sent in meme out of game?
What?
The video I sent in the out of game meme.
Can't understand a word you're saying. You're extremely quiet.
Video. And out of game memes.
It's the opposite for me. Slug's quiet and like Spirit's fine at 100.
The
What?
one about
Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia, that's the one. It is a pretty good video. It's very relatable.
Texas school district banned pronoun use.
Yeah, there's also a section of Texas or Florida, I can't remember, that's considering banning science, a couple of other courses. It's like, why?
Finally, someone has the balls to do what we all should have done a long time ago.
Islands.
Forgot I can't eat. I wanted to eat candy. Badge.
So sorry.
Okay, it's just this stupid medicine.
Correct.
You mean the medicine that's keeping you alive?
Yeah. I said what I said. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Alright. I think Nevercred is on his way home, I believe. Should be. About now. I couldn't hear you, but I'm assuming that's affirmation.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Perfect. Alright, so we will do a recap. Who would like to recap for a session bronze?
Actually, never mind. I'll probably cough halfway through and somebody else should do it.
No one? No one wants to recap the lovely last session? Boo.
I can try. I just can't promise that I won't start coughing halfway through.
Good. At least someone's not a disappointment.
So, to start the session, we all continued the my brain's not working. I'm so sorry.
Is that what happened to everyone?
I don't know. Well, like, I know what happened. My brain just isn't coming up with the words. We continued the festival that we had been doing for a couple of sessions. We got to the end of said festival and lit the big cool fire that ended up being all kinds of cool colors, and it turned all black and stuff, and it was very, very cool and a good spectacle. And then after a little while of nighttime shenanigans at the festival, we all went back. Nina and Nevercred had a very heated discussion about Nevercred's ball and cup addiction that culminated in Spirit taking the cup, or taking the ball and cup, and then handing it off to Bimp for safekeeping, for the sake of not letting Nevercred continue to keep everybody awake with ball and cup noises. And then we all individually spoke to our gods in dreams. And then we all woke up feeling some chill and some freaked out. And that was the session.
Good, good, yes. Glad. Oh no, what did I not
Also, also, we should probably let Booter back in gay baby jail.
He can rejoin anytime he wants.
Oh, Booter's in gay baby jail. Why is Booter in gay baby jail?
Because when I said
Because
something about Texas school districts like banning like pronoun use or whatever, he said, "Good, I'm glad someone's finally doing the things we should have done a while ago." And I was like, you know, I'm not gonna deal with this, and so I just put him in there.
That's fair. I don't blame you.
I was gonna just say because he's a gay baby, but
Oh,
That's also true.
great! Guess what time it is?
650.
No.
What
It's
time is it?
Pikachu Kigurumi time. Thanks, Kiwi.
Oh man. Hold on, I'm getting.
Guys,
I'm getting the sunscreen off of my body really quick. So, like, give me, like, 2 seconds to wipe this off. Because I'm, like, itchy. I've been wearing it for hours. Like, 2 seconds. I didn't want to, like, leave stream to do this. It's just a rag. A wet rag.
Valid.
Watching
He
you
didn't
pour
choose the
water
easy
onto
one.
that rag was stressful.
Pikachu.
Okay, so it's the Pikachu one. The Pikachu one ain't that bad. It's not that hot. Give me like 2 seconds. Should I put it on while I'm like on stream? I just put it on over my clothes.
I think that would be extra chaotic, and I approve.
Alright, extra chaotic, here we go. That's all I heard, and that's what I'm going with.
Reverse stripping.
You know, this is really good. I was
Somebody's
just
fetish.
thinking that the stream was getting a little bit too sexual. I thought,
I'm sure somebody's into that, yeah. Somebody would pay to go to a reverse
I'm a
strip
little
club.
leg.
oh yeah, here we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Look at what you've done, Kiwi.
You did this.
Something magical.
Congratulations.
You did something good. 2 sessions in a row, we're gonna dress Gray up in fancy outfits.
I've got 12,000.
Save 3K, so you gotta wait for 3K more.
And what can I do
Fancy
for
dressed.
15,050? Yeah.
Can't wait for like character death or just like a really serious session and then Gray's just there DMing in the Kigurumi.
What are Moon Mountain's final words? Igurumi hood over the eyes.
Excuse me?
It's just the Critical Role meme where Sam's having a super intense scene on stage in his leprechaun outfit or whatever he was wearing at that
I
time.
fucked up the
Yeah.
buttons somewhere.
I was also thinking of the Boyasha moment when they're both dressed up. One's dressed up as a bunch of grass.
And they one's dressed up as a character from the game. You know, like a neck brace and a black eye.
I fucked up the thing.
Costumes that aren't your character's costumes is easily the funniest thing in the world.
Anyways, Kiwi, I hope you're happy.
Kiwi has 0 regrets.
I have a few regrets.
No one asked.
They're unrelated, really. Not doesn't have anything to do with this.
Kiwi is happy.
Good.
Kiwi, you're telling me you don't have a single regret? Like, at all?
No, Kiwi's not telling you anything.
I don't need you to get out of here. All I'm trying to do is make some fey nonsense trickery over here, trying to get some information out of people, and you won't let me scam them out of their souls and names and whatnot.
Yeah.
Doing the Lord's work.
Break their bones.
Kiwi will never reveal their secrets.
Fuck.
I'll get your
I fucked up
secrets
a
one
button
of these
somewhere.
days.
This thing is all buttons. Oh no, I didn't. Never mind. I didn't fuck up a button. I thought I fucked up a button, and I did not.
I wish there was, like, an outfit made of exclusively buttons. Just
All right,
sort of-
Kiwi, are you ready for the reveal?
They've been able to see you this entire time.
I have a Pikachu tail.
Oh.
Is it, like,
Oh, it's
the
game
regular
time.
Pikachu tail, or is it the heart Pikachu tail?
It's the regular Pikachu tail, cause I'm not a little fucking Weirdo.
I
You know-
mean,
The heart, or whether it's a heart or not, tells you the Pikachu's gender, right?
Yeah, it didn't used to be like that.
it didn't.
It did.
That's not how it is, actually.
It is.
It's a stupid
It's
thing
not.
that they added because they wanted to gender. Fuck gender.
No, you
They
know what
wanted
it
the
means?
trans
It
rights
means
of
that
Pikachu.
there used to only be male Pikachu, but then a bunch of them got their genders trans.
Yeah. Jesus, Gray, I didn't know you were so against transing people's genders.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
I love that it's been 30 minutes and we've already gone into so much chaos
And zero
we do.
gameplay.
and zero gameplay.
It's what we do around here. We make Gray say fuck you, and that's it.
I like
Guys, we made Grace say
Kigurumis.
fuck you, session's over, we won.
Okay, bye guys, see you next week.
POV,
Aw.
drop your Pikachu off at the daycare and leave them for a while. This is what they see.
They run a D&D session.
Yeah. Well, no. Anything but, really.
Let's do that though. Let's play the game. Let's do the D&D.
Just hope that there ain't a Ditto in sight, or else it's gonna get steamy up in here.
I
Silence.
just redeemed a Ditto. Redeem.
Whew.
Forgetting that it doesn't play.
No, it plays because
Trainer's
I haven't finished like taking it off.
Trainer's gonna come back to a Pikachu egg. Which
Oh
I
God,
hate.
I hope
Why do
not.
Pikachus lay eggs? They're mammals. They're little mice. Mice don't lay
Every single
eggs.
Pokemon lays eggs.
Yeah, which is weird, and I don't like it. I haven't had a problem with it until just this very moment. But now I suddenly have a really big problem with it.
They all lay eggs, and they all lay eggs that look like bird eggs.
Anyways, I'm pausing the blurps now.
And then it's weird when you get like a Togepi egg or something, where it's just like your egg hatches into another smaller egg.
Yeah. Just how Pokemon are, man.
Why is Executor not a bunch of eggs? It's a bunch of seeds. Why is he called Executor?
A bunch of eggs.
And he's cracked open like an egg.
Because he's a bunch of eggs.
No, he's a bunch of seeds.
Nope.
Anyways,
Yeah. Then he grows into a tree boy.
okay, That's enough.
Dragons.
yeah. So it's morning now. Good morning, everyone. I'm choking on water slowly. It burns my throat.
I want to say it's execute, and I know that. Don't get at me in the comments.
So, let me think. Who would we like to start with? Waking up in the morning. I think the ones that we would start with would be Dendrick and Enton and Nevacred, because they are the ones that wake up early. I know Enton gets up really quickly to go do his ritual and catches his bed on fire a little bit. That's what we'd said.
What about Spirit, who doesn't sleep at all?
Oh yeah, Spirit does not sleep, so Spirit's just vibing after having a dream for the first time in, well, a long time / ever.
Yeah,
Went
the first
over
dream
Mina
ever.
sticking her head out and asking if Spirit had gotten a vision as well.
So we'll start with the Mina Spirit interaction.
Yeah, Mina had just, like, stuck her head out and, like, made eye contact. Was like, did you also?
And Spirit said dream, and Mina said yeah, and then Spirit nodded.
And then Mina slunk back into her room to continue having a crisis.
Okay. Bimp is little baby that's just absolutely fine. Dendrick, you wake up What does Dendrick do? What do Dendrick do? Hello? Mike?
You're good.
No, I mean,
Oh.
Michael?
Yes.
What does Dendrick do upon waking?
I did it last session, but I would have gone downstairs for breakfast.
Right. See.
Sorry, I'm feeling a little bit nauseous, so I'm leaning back in my chair right now.
Oh, no worries. Just keep an ear out for your name. Okay, so we've got... We'll go to Enton. You run down to the kitchen to go kill a chicken. Enton?
Time to commit a murder.
Yes. So? You, excuse me. Everyone's accounted for except for Nevacred, which I want to give him a chance to get home, but it's time for me to call upon you. Quiz.
Nevocred got up and just went straight to the shower last night or this morning.
Oh,
And upon completing a shower, he goes outside and sets up his weather rock to determine the weather for the day.
okay.
I want to say while he was out doing stuff, Mina had put down, or had written down and slid under the door a note of like a return note similar to what Nevacred had slid under her door about, like, I hope we can still be friends after the ball and cup argument.
Oh,
And yeah, so she would, after reading the note that he had slid under her door and having like had the reality check of speaking to a god, he will write a return note that just very simply says, "It's all right. There are bigger things happening. We can stay friends." And she'll slide that under the door while he's off doing other stuff.
yeah. Also, retcon, to go with what is playing in the background right now, today is a slight rainy day on the coast. Just little bits of rain. So that is what your weather rock tells you. It's wet. There's rain.
I'm making cornmeal pancake.
Nice.
With our chicken?
Well, I didn't realize you were doing the chicken before I started doing that, but sure.
I've already committed the murder.
Well, to be fair, you can commit the murder in the morning and they can marinade/prep it for the evening.
I don't know. I just kill whatever the chefs tell me to.
Chicken's fine, unless you want fresh bacon.
The chefs look at you.
Me?
I'm kidding.
Too much responsibility. I just take the lives you handed me. You want to ask me to choose which life I take now?
No. It's fine. It was a joke. We were going to have you kill a pig as well, but it was in jest.
Very well. I choose you, and I point to the young, new cooking assistant.
Me?
Yes, my mouth
Oh,
starts
what is-
watering.
They look at the other person like,
You're not allowed to kill assistants.
Dendrick tells that to Enton.
Very well. I wait for, I guess, them to hand me something to kill, so I don't die myself.
Yeah, they just give you a chicken for the dinner at night. The bacon's already pre-cured, so that's from a different day. And you, I assume, kill the chicken.
Yeah. It's you or me, chicken.
Charles, the mayor's like, egads. Oh my.
Dinner is
Enton,
very put off.
Oh?
what are you going to do when you travel?
I've put thought into that.
Okay, I don't want to know until then. I was just like,
Good,
you
'cause
might
I haven't come up with an answer.
Oh no.
We get there when we get there. That's in the future.
Yeah.
That's not now.
I did. The answer I came up with was improvise,
That's fair.
adapt, and overcome.
Anton doesn't say anything until he just dies on our first trip out.
Yeah.
Because he's too nervous.
I would die after, I don't know, maybe a week? No, probably not a week. 2 weeks, probably, though. Depends if we get into any fights, too. If we get into a fight, when we're like a week in, for sure I'm dead.
So, morning comes. Breakfast comes. It's time for everyone to sit down and eat together.
One thing that I wanted to say is that as Mina is eventually getting her stuff ready to like head down to breakfast, she realizes that she can't find her spear. And then does a bit of searching and realizes that just as she lifts her pillow to check her book, that like the tail end of the spear is sticking out of it and slowly being absorbed into it.
Meow, 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 meow.
And she immediately starts panicking and opens up the book as the spear gets sucked into it and disappears. So she
Spooky book.
slowly closes the book and tucks it under her cloak where she usually does, and then starts panickedly thinking of how she's going to explain this as she goes down to breakfast.
Valid.
As everyone shows up, I shake my weather globe and I go, everyone, it looks like it's a bit rainy today.
Wonderful weather to relax in. Especially after yesterday.
Ugh. It's kind of jarring because the mess hall is as lively as ever. Meanwhile, you've just, I don't know, spoken with a god? It's pretty difficult to process.
Yeah, I think once Mina does sit down, she just kind of look at everybody and just go, so, did you all get that as well?
We all did. Yeah.
I
Huh?
think it was probably something to do with the fire last night. Probably
What?
made us
What?
more susceptible to a connection.
Oh, are you talking about the? Did you all have dreams where God talked to you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Were your gods all a little, um, I don't know, intimidating?
Is it possible for a god to not be intimidating?
Alessia is not that intimidating. Plus, it wasn't really the first time I've spoken to her like that.
I just look down at my legs under the table and I'm like, lucky. Just sort of under my breath.
Wasn't like mean or anything. Semenica was. It was just a lot. Never spoken with anything of that magnitude before, so it was just a lot. And Mina's just kind of poking at her food as she talks. Really puts a lot into perspective.
Can you repeat what you just said?
The whole thing or just the last bit?
Whole thing. Sorry.
Oof. No, that's all good. And it just essentially said that Semenica was like intimidating but wasn't mean, and that it was just a lot to have spoken with something of that magnitude, and that it just having that interaction puts a lot of things into perspective. Did that come through better?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm just like eating the breakfast, like sort of like it was like a little too much for me to comprehend. So I did that thing where I was listening, but like not even trying to understand it, like halfway through.
It was a lot, yeah.
I don't know about you all, but I feel like we've really kind of got to get going at this point.
We also need to be trained, right?
Well, the what's the word? The idea that I got, it felt like we were, at least it felt like I was being pushed to just go out and learn from the world.
Yeah, my god told me to go leave and get stronger by adventuring, have, seeing places.
Yeah. By the way, Nevacred did not attend breakfast.
Oh god, he found the ball in the hoop.
Ball and cup? One that I still have?
Do you have it on your body right now?
Yes. Do I?
Yes?
Okay.
He made an identical replica and replaced it while you weren't looking.
I mean, I could technically make him one every day. Magic one that returns to him.
But you can't
I feel
make
like
it happy juice.
True?
Anyways,
I just noticed on my nails that there is a bump, like a bump from where my nails have grown out since my surgery, and that my nails are visibly different from where they're growing out, and it freaks me out right now.
It's odd.
What?
I don't enjoy this.
I'm sure you're fine.
No, it's a good thing. It's showing that I am healthier, but it just freaks me out because like it's like my nail and then it looks like someone else's nail. Cuz it's not normal for me. It's weird.
Okay.
Like there's like a whole spot where you see that it's growing differently. It's fucking weird. Anyways, sorry.
Sure.
um yeah. Continue.
I feel like I feel like I should go and talk to Nevcred. I might have been a little more mean to him than I should have yesterday about the whole ball and cup thing. And, I mean, it's hard to hold a grudge after you've talked to a god. Has anybody seen him this morning?
Did any of us see him?
Spirit would have. Saw him go off towards like the showers.
I just came back. What happened?
Spirit would have seen Nevercred go off to the showers, but didn't see him after.
And Mina had asked if anybody had seen him.
Oh, then Spirit just does showers, I think.
If he's in the showers, I feel like we should just give him time then. That's... Yeah, I don't need to interrupt the shower. So then, what's our plan?
I don't know.
We can ask the abbots and abbesses.
It's true.
Of all of those creatures that we are kind of responsible for now, at least the abbots, from what they said, it seemed like they're kind of our responsibility now, but I'm not entirely sure. I think to start, it's probably best to go and talk to the abbots. That does sound like a good idea. Just let them know what happened.
They
Mm.
might already know. Who knows?
At the very least, perhaps they could give us some direction on missions to take on. Or we can ask for some training.
Do you think it would be best to talk to Abbot Artorius, since he's probably here in the church that we're in right now?
Seems like the smartest option.
Let's just enjoy breakfast for now.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And Mina
I
will
did make
actually start
some-
eating finally.
Some fresh berry syrup for everyone for the pancakes.
What kind of berries?
Whatever I had nearby, elderberry, blueberry.
I love blueberries. So get some and pour very generous amount.
You know, we'll do the same with the elderberries.
Yeah,
elderberry syrup.
it's just mashed berries into a simple syrup, essentially. And some crispy bacon on the side for you all.
You know, will just kind of do her best to put all of the things in her brain out of her head and just enjoy the food, which is very tasty.
After like second bite, with a mouthful of food, she'll just look towards Dendrick and say, "This is delicious. Thank you."
Very welcome. Glad you enjoy it.
Having a good cook with us on our travels is going to be so nice.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Dendrick, you went to help the people in the kitchen, correct? You noticed the little platypus cooking as well. And the food this morning is extra delicious.
Right, we have all of these side quests we could just go do.
So many. There's 19 creatures in total.
Are all of the creatures with us right now?
No, they're scattered throughout the church.
Funny if we were at like a 25-seat table. We're on one end and all of them are on the other end.
Oh my
We
god.
have
All of
all
the
of these deep
animals.
conversations about what we're gonna do and what we've just experienced that no one else can relate to, and then all of a sudden we turn to the side and the camera pans out to reveal 20 extra characters, and we go, "What do you guys think?"
I don't know, man. I'm an axolotl.
Oh, big stretch on my tongue.
I imagine for now we'll eat our breakfast and I would assume wait for Nevacred to eventually show up, or before we like get on to doing anything.
Yeah.
So where did Nevacred go?
Evocred? Sorry, I'm eating dinner.
That's fine.
Nevocred went straight to the Church of Garrick.
No brekkie from the boy?
Nevocred ate a good berry, so he is sustained for the day.
I made you fried potato crisp instead of bacon.
Thank you. Nevocred didn't know that, but he thanks you. No, Chris thanks you. Chris thanks Dendrick. There we go.
Fourth wall.
But then what's Nevacred up to at the church?
Sorry, I didn't realize that awkward silence was because of me. My bad. My bad.
You're fine.
Wow.
I'm like munching on some shrimp lo mein.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
That
So
does
good.
sound very yummy.
The doors open to the church.
Yes.
Nevacred's gonna kind of storm in, but like just kind of hastily walk in. He's gonna like extend his arm back to catch the door in case somebody was behind him, but not actually check to see if anybody's behind him. And Is anybody like immediately inside the church?
Yeah, the church is a little bit sparse as right now is like breakfast time. And so people are like off, but the church is always attended by people.
Nevocred is going to scan the room. If he sees Godry, he's gonna go up to him. If he does not, he's gonna go to Godry's office and knock on the door.
Yeah. He is not there, so yeah, you go to his office and you knock on the door. You hear who is it?
Nevocred?
Oh, come in.
Hello, Mr. Godry.
How can I help?
Oh, you can help me in so many ways. One way that might take more time, so I'll tell you first. I need... Yes, this is a bit of a demand, I'm sorry, but it's a demand. I need something that can give feather falling. I need some boots, some token, I need something, and I need to know where I can get it. I can show you why out in the main room, but I need it at some point. It's not necessarily for me, it could be for my friends, but I need it. Second, I need to get better with a bow, and I need some guidance on when and where I can train. I do not think out there is the best time because there are people, and if I suck, they will die. So, those are the first two things. Do you want more, or should we start with those? I'm sorry that I'm being blunt, but this is for everyone, all of humanity.
Felicity, who was sitting in the corner with a mouthful of food, goes, I can help with the archery training, and then Dad can take over and do the adept stuff that I'm still learning too. But I can teach you from a beginner's perspective.
I would love that.
Okay.
I know how to use a short bow, but I want to use a long bow. Do you know how to use a long bow?
I can use both, and a crossbow.
Ooh.
He looks at her dad, and Godry's just sitting there, and he's thinking for a moment. He says, I can get you what you need. So, tell me why.
It would be easier if I showed you. How tall are the ceilings in here?
In his office, the ceiling is not very tall, but in the main one, it's like maybe an 8-foot ceiling.
In the main room, it's like an 8-foot ceiling.
Yeah.
We were fighting in that low of a ceiling room earlier. Wow.
Yeah. 8 feet isn't, or maybe 10. I don't know. What's a normal?
10.
10?
Almost
Oh,
10-ish.
10. Yeah, 10-foot ceiling then. Whatever. I can't tell.
Would you follow me right outside? Well, not outside your office, I guess outside the building. I don't think so. I'd get hurt. Nevercrid's just gonna start like walking out of the office and gesturing for him to come along.
He stands up and motions for Felicity to stay.
He's gonna walk like outside of the church also. Excuse me. Once outside, Nevocred, how many people are like around the entrance of the church?
It's pretty early. You can go to the back of the church where there's a large area and high walls.
I'll go. Would Godry like influence that decision? Otherwise, because Nevercred doesn't like really know about it, so he's probably gonna go out front unless Godry like.
Godry's like, we can go into the courtyard if you'd like.
Great. All right. And then Nevocrid's gonna kind of start trotting like a little bit quicker than normal. Like he's not walking anymore. He's not briskly walking. He's kind of like jogging. He doesn't know how to get to the back courtyard, so he's just gonna kind of jog in the opposite direction of the front door.
Yeah, there's a back door.
He's gonna go through the door. And once outside, he's gonna kind of like get to like closer to the center. How high are the ceilings? Here?
In the courtyard, there are no ceilings.
Nice. Infinity. This is lit. Nevocrid is going to open up his book and read out a page talking about tectonic plates. And he's gonna cast Earthen Pillar. And you're going to see like a giant column of just dirt and earth and crust rise up out of the ground with Nevocrid on top. And it ends up being about 20 feet high. And then Nevocrid's gonna be... So, first of all, if I fall off of this, it would hurt. I might not be on here, so maybe my friends will fall off of it and get hurt worse than I could. And then, on top of that, I can do this. And then he's gonna flip into his book to a different page on, I gotta think. What would be cool? I don't know. What is that thing in Yellowstone Park that's like, it's like a geyser, but what's it called?
Geysers.
Super volcano?
No, it's like a
It's a
geyser. It was
geyser.
just a geyser. He's gonna flip to a page and then like mutter some words, and then a giant pillar of air is going to start swirling. Well, gusts of wind are going to start swirling around him, and then it's going to quickly get stronger and stronger, and then he's going to fly up into the air about 60 feet.
Updrafts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Up to 60 feet. Hold on. What's the damage calculator for falling?
D6 for every 10 feet.
Ooh, do I risk it and almost die? He's going to go up like
We'll
30
catch
feet.
you.
He's going to go up 30 feet, and I can make this go even, this can go even higher. Imagine if some archer was up here sniping at our enemies. And then he's gonna close his book, the geyser's gonna break, and he's just gonna fall straight down.
Okay. Godry is going to see this and make an attempt to catch you.
What a sweetheart.
Shut up.
It'd be real embarrassing if he failed.
I know,
Would
right?
be. But I'll
You could
question.
laugh at him.
Is there a dirt part to this courtyard, or is there just like a bunch of? Is it all like stone laid paths or whatever?
No,
that never
it's mostly like dirt and like grass and stuff like that.
Okay, so you didn't ruin some really nice stonework or whatever.
No. So Godry, like, you know how, do you remember the fight that you guys had where Godry was like fast as an arrow?
Oh, did he fail?
You see this speed again, and he speeds forward, and Nevocrid falls, but falls with such a force that it's quite a bit to bear. So Godry catches him, and then takes that force and puts it into a roll, and Nevocrid has no idea what the fuck just happened, but Godry's standing there with Nevocrid in his arms, and he's like, "You didn't have a backup plan?"
No, I did. And then he's going to cast Cure, he's going to flip in his book and cast Cure Wounds on Godry, unless I took damage.
No one
No,
took
he's gonna cast
damage.
Cure- He's going to cast Cure Wounds on Godry.
No
then-
one took damage.
He's going to cast Cure Wounds on
Okay.
Godry.
Okay. You heal a paper cut he had earlier. I don't know.
Nemocrit doesn't know he didn't get hurt, but he's gonna cast it, and that was my backup plan. And I knew if I was like dying, you'd probably save me. And then I also have these, and he's gonna pull out of his pocket 9 good berries and a little bit of lint.
They're all smushed.
Godry's
Check out
all over the
Godry's
place.
like holding you in his arms, like kind of princess style, how he carries his daughter when she's fallen asleep on the couch. And he just puts his arms off to the sides and just drops you. You land on your butt. And it's a little sore, but you're okay. No damage
Now-
taken.
So Nemocrit's gonna look up at Godry. So now that we know how bad that backup plan is, you understand the urgency for feather falling. So, yeah. And then Nemocrit's gonna do like Fjord Scout salute and then get up and kind of run inside. I'm gonna go talk to Felicity, and then he does.
Godry goes and he knows exactly what he's going to do.
He's gonna
What's
kill
he gonna do?
Nemocrit.
He wants to. He's not going to, though.
Yet.
Yeah, this dude's gonna love me by the end of the game, maybe, or kill me.
He just
Either
has to
way.
wait until he doesn't have to pretend that he's not the Blue Witch's servant anymore.
But yeah, you go in and Felicity's finished with her breakfast and she's like doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Ba-doo.
Oh, she did not say that, but she was just kind of like bobbing around like doo-doo-doo, but didn't not like actually doo-doo-dooing, just like
Coward.
just kind of doing her own little thing in her own little world. That's more accurate.
You could say she was doing her own little thing in her own little world.
Felicity, where can we get bows and ammunition?
Oh, out back.
Oh, I just came from there. All right. And then Nemocrit's gonna come on, and then he's gonna start jogging back to that factory.
He like hesitates but follows you.
I'm afraid of what's behind the door now. Nemocrit's gonna bust out the door. Hi, Mr. Godry. Where is bows and ammunition and like targets?
You go to say that and Godry is not there.
Oh. Hey, Felicity, where's the books, the ammos, and targets?
She goes and she's like, follow me, the archery area is right over here. By the way, this is a very, very, very large courtyard. There's like different sections for training in different areas. And there is an archery area where targets are set up where you can just grab a bow, grab some arrows, and it's like it's next to a very tall wall. So if you miss, you hit a wall.
Smart.
Unless you like aim to the sky.
We don't have to RP like the archery training if anybody wants. I'm fine with just like I don't remember how to roll to like learn a proficiency. But
I
I'm
don't
fine
think
with
that's
it.
in
Spend-
D&D.
It is, but you have to spend quite a bit of downtime.
Yeah, you
It's
don't
like
roll.
you have to get 150 or
Couple
200 points, and every hour you spend, you have to roll a d20 to see how beneficial that hour training was.
I think
I don't
it's
think
just
that's it.
every hour spent acquires a point, and you have to spend like the equivalent of a month of practice to become proficient in skill.
It's a long time.
Yeah. You can also train with anyone in the party who can use a longbow on downtime as well. But Felicity will let you know that it's it's gonna take a while, because while you may be proficient with the short...
Dang it! Why?
Well,
No, stop.
you may be proficient with a short bow, long bows take a lot more strength. Pull back.
Felicity just called you weak.
What is GM Binder?
What?
What's GM Binder? It's like a website or something. Has anybody
Oh.
heard of it? Okay.
I think I've heard of it.
I think
before.
it's like a notes.
Yeah.
For people who do homebrew and stuff, I think.
Oh, shit, that's cool. Anyways, hey, yo. I found exactly what I was looking for on here. Thank you for bringing that up.
You're welcome.
Hey.
So, you guys, are waiting for Nevacred, but it doesn't seem like he's coming. And Nevacred began to learn from Felicity proper form, how to aim, not proper form, how to figure out, which one is, which eye is your dominant eye.
I hope he'd know that already if he knows how to shoot a short bow.
Well, he never said he was good at it.
I feel like he is if he's proficient with it.
Well, he might not be an expert at it.
I've been left eye dominant this whole time. No wonder I keep having to shoot 5 feet off to the right to hit my target.
As a left eye dominant person, fuck you.
I'm left eye dominant too, mate, and I shoot right-handed, so
Yeah, I shoot rifle right-handed and pistols left-handed.
As a lefty who's left eye dominant, get fucked.
I hate you and everything you stand for.
Yeah, I'm a lefty as well. So
You both
I
disgust
understand,
me.
but we are the better species.
Don't have catty corner eye and hand dominancies.
I don't remember what my dominant eye is, but it's something.
You're right eye dominant.
Oh yeah, did you have me do the thing?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot. Cool.
When you
When
kept proceeding to aim with your left eye.
Because I'm a fool!
when Nevacred doesn't show up for a while, I'm just gonna stand up and be like, I have somewhere I need to go, so I'll be back, I guess, and I leave.
Of course, take a coat.
Okay.
Oh,
Gray, do clerics get martial weapon proficiency? Because it
Bless.
says that I
No, they
have
don't.
it, but I don't know where it's coming from.
I think clerics do. Like
No.
after
Depends on your
Clerics get
subclass.
simple.
Oh, it's
That's
Twilight.
true.
Then yeah, Twilight clerics are blah 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 bust.
Oh, okay.
Twilight clerics are pretty busted.
Yeah, at first level you gain proficiency with martial weapons and heavy armor as a Twilight.
Oh, okay.
So you can teach him.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, yeah, I'm a cleric, so probably not. I was gonna look, and it said martial. I was like, oh, is this wrong?
I just want to see Spirit all in, full plate now.
Just clink,
Like-
clink, 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 clink.
With a
Cr-
I
big
can make
two-handed
magical
broadsword.
plate for spirit.
But
But
along
oh.
with all of the antlers poking through the armor, it just doesn't seem like it
as
would be
part of
comfortable.
The armor.
yeah, it's
Well,
gotta
I can
have holes in
incorporate
it for the
into
arm,
the armor,
for
yeah.
the antlers. But I think with that, Spirit's gonna stand up and ask someone where they can get weapons from.
Well, I mean, we got a bunch of different weapons, like, as gifts, didn't we?
Oh yeah, you guys got a shit ton of gifts
Oh,
Yeah.
is
that
there
you
like
haven't even
a...
thumbed through yet.
Oh, can I look through them and see if there's like a longsword?
There are quite a few. Like not necessarily for you, but like sprinkled around everyone's like thing. But yes, there's long swords. Some of them are very ornate, other ones are just like quality.
Yeah, something that can be fought with and not snap in half immediately.
Yeah. So, you find a quality longsword.
I'm gonna go to whoever's like gift pile I found it in and ask if I can use it.
It was found in Dendrix.
I will... Spirit's gonna walk up and just like point at the sword like, this was in your pile, can I have it?
Sure. I'm not very good with swords, so you can make use of it. Feel free.
They nod and say thank you. And it came with like a... what is it called when you hold it? When you
hilt.
hold it in hilt? Scabbard?
Scabbard.
Sheath.
Scabbard
Yeah.
is
Sheath.
a scabbard is like a stiff, like, holder, and a sheath is a cloth one that's floppy.
Oh.
I know
We
too
like
much
them
about
floppy.
swords.
It would come with a scabbard.
Alright, I will hook it on to the belt awkwardly.
I suppose if not everybody's gonna be here right now, I guess going through our gift piles wouldn't be a horrible use of our time.
Should we also tell our abbots what our god said?
I mean, I figured we would just go talk to the one that's here. I said his name before.
Artorias.
Yeah, I figured we would just go talk to Artorias, but if not everyone's around, we should probably wait.
Yeah, I just, in my mind, I thought maybe the abbots would be excited to hear that we were spoken to. It's not something that would be vital to tell them, but maybe something they'd like to know.
That's true.
And that's something we can do on our own while we wait for Evacrid to come back.
Suppose you're right.
But if you don't want to talk to your abbot or abbess about it, then, you know, you don't have to.
In all honesty, I feel like I want to get up and go. At that, like, I just it's like there's just something in my head now. I feel like we gotta get moving at this point. But if we need to spend a couple more days getting ready, that's obviously fine too. Part of me wants to really get up and move, but yeah.
I think maybe just one more day to get any supplies we may need for travel, and then we can leave tomorrow.
That's fair.
Yes.
We don't even know where we're going. What do you mean leave?
We have
There's
the
nothing to just do in
animals.
this city.
I don't necessarily know exactly what we're planning to do yet, but we have a bunch of different things who all seem to have help, or who all seem to need help. So I'm sure there's one of them that we'll be able to take on.
Also, weren't you guys gonna say something to Enton? Like, this just looks over to Enton just standing there awkwardly, like standing by the door.
Yeah, I said make sure you take a coat or something. It's raining.
Yeah, as I'm putting
Mina
on
was
my
just kind of-
cloak.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
hear you
Minu.
say that.
And Mina just went like, oh, okay.
Okay. Oopsies then.
It's all good.
And
Big
I'm like
oopsies.
putting my cloak on at the door, and I go, "Yeah, the little werewolf, the person, They live nearby. We could do that one pretty easily.
That works.
And I
Okay.
guess if everybody's splitting up, we might as well split up. So
Okay then. See you guys.
Enton, where are you going?
Well, me, I'm gonna go talk to the dragon from yesterday.
Is that on the way to the Celestia Church?
All of the creatures are being held in this church.
Yeah.
No. The other dragon
the
that
fairy
told me to
dragon?
come back. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The fairy dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
Would that be on the way to Celestia Church?
It's not on the way. It's like a little farther, but Celestia's church is on the way. It's like
Oh,
opposite.
I'm gonna stop by the Celestia Church. Do you want to just wait up so we can walk together?
Yeah, that's okay. That's good.
Quickly. Go gets her duck cape on. Because it's all waterproof. And go with Enton.
Duck cave.
Hang on, let me get my wellies.
I love the duck cape. I forgot I gave that to you.
It's a good cape.
Good shit. But so you go off to the Church of Celestia. And what do you do? There.
I go up to Petra's office. Knock.
Make it
I'll-
up the scary stairs easy.
Oh god, that's right.
I'm gonna ask Bimp before you go in. Like, do you want me to come with you, or maybe go to the dragon after? Should I go there while you do your thing here, and I'll come back for you? Or maybe my thing will take longer. I don't know.
I don't mind either way. I was just gonna tell her about last night and then ask for a quick supply thing that I need for the trip.
Okay, I'll go on and do my thing then. You can take your time with talking to her.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Forgetting about stair steps though. Damn. They do take. Forget how it was we did when we went up there.
You went up there just fine, but then she warned you before you went down to be careful not to fall.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so
So-
just go up just fine.
And then you
Going
butt
down is
scooted
the
your way
scary
down.
Yeah. Going down's the scary way, not going
Yeah,
up.
going down, you see just how far down it is.
So you get there to Petra's office, and I assume you knock.
Yes.
Petra says, "Oh, come in."
I enter.
And she doesn't even look up at you. She just puts a finger up, and she's like, scribbling, flips through a couple pages, looks at it, scribble. You see her reach over, grab a stamp something, flip a page, stamp something else, flip another page, stamp something else. Organize the stack. You know how you like tap it on the desk, tap.
Yeah.
And then she puts it in the corner of her desk. And meanwhile, while all of this is happening, she is not breathing. Her chest does not rise and fall. You don't hear her, like, breathing or anything. And then she just... Yes, how can I help you? Oh, Bimp, hi.
Hello.
Hey.
So I'm just here for two quick things. Everyone felt it was a good idea to tell our abbot Navises about that we talked with our gods last night. It's letting us know that the journey's really beginning now. Got a long road ahead of us.
Oh. Lucky you.
I guess. I don't know. It's nice being able to directly contact a god, but now we have all this journey in front of us. Not gonna really be fun. But I also wanted to ask if you happen or know of where I can get 100 gold piece pearl. I don't exactly have any money.
She smiles. She goes, for a spell?
Yes.
She just chuckles and, reaches... She moves her hair back, she reaches, and she, pulls off an earring and she just tosses it to you. She just shrugs. It's worth at least 100 gold. Yes.
Are you sure?
She cuts you off before you can finish and she says yes.
If I look at the other ear, is there also like a matching earring?
If you look at her, you see that she has like a shit ton of earrings on. And yes, there is a matching one on the other ear.
Just standing there flabbergasted.
But each of her ears have like 3 piercings on the lobes. And then like she has cartilage piercings up top. And like, you know that little like flappy bit that covers your ear?
Oh god.
That's pierced on one of her ears.
Thank you.
She smiles. It's no problem.
Here comes the rain again.
I forgot to change it back to the rainy.
Oh man. It's really coming down out there.
It is, actually.
You said light drizzle.
It was in the morning. And also I think it, like, made it louder. So.
I thought my globe predicted the whole day.
Well, you saw rain. And maybe your globe is faulty, who knows? Weather rock is the true rock.
Or it's just gonna be this way briefly, and the main weather of the day is gonna be light rain.
Yeah. You don't know.
Yeah.
I have a pretty good idea.
Well, I hope one day I can get this back to you.
He smiles.
But for now, I'll protect it. And I'm sure it will be very useful. But that's all I wanted to talk about. Thank you. Sorry to bother.
It's fine. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. But why?
Well, I like to hear about what's going on. Especially about our goddess.
Oh. If I get any updates in the future, I'll be sure to let you know then.
Thank you.
Just gives an awkward chuckle. And starts stepping towards the door.
She just kind of nods, and you see, like, by the way, while she was talking to you, like, occasionally she'd glance down at her desk. She's a little distracted.
You're busy, I understand. I'll get out of your hair. And it just leaves.
She just nods and continues on.
And then when I get to the stairs, look down. Ah, jeez, that's high. Butt scooch.
I love it. So, Enton, you go off and you are meeting with the fairy dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. You find the fairy dragon handler in a in a nice little, like, shop where they're, like, kind of the, you know, they frequent there on rainy days when they can't do the thing outside. No one wants to get muddy.
I bet a fairy dragon would want to get muddy.
Probably, but the person doesn't.
I walk up to them and just like, hello.
Oh. Hello.
Are you busy right now?
Mm-mm.
I point to the dragon. I say, it told me that I should come back later and to talk to it.
Oh, well. Go right ahead then. The fairy dragon just hee and heads over.
Hello there. I talk in Sylvan probably, or Draconic, I don't know, whichever I feel is right in the moment.
It says to you, double check something really quick. Double checking. There's not feet. Okay. I was just checking some stuff. I can't know every stat of every monster all the time. I'm so sorry.
Wow, bad DM.
I
Doesn't
know.
even know every stat.
I know.
You're a DM? Name every stat, idiot.
No.
Coward.
It lands and flaps its little wings and looks at you, and it says, "Hello."
Hi there. Did you come up with anything with what we were talking about before?
What? I had a very long day. What were we talking about before? Did you want candy? Snacks? A place to find good candy or snacks?
I mean, almost. You said you might know a way to find some other creatures or something that could help me.
Oh, right. You're the one
away.
with too much magic. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I've heard about you.
I hope so. We met.
Listen. I met a lot of people yesterday.
Me too.
Anyways, yes, of course. Going to the north in Fjordheim, there's a lot of areas where the Feywild and, you know, the material realm, it's very, how to say, weak. There's some good places up there. It's where I came from, actually. You know, up around that area. Not too far. Pretty nice. And yeah. So I would head that way. Some Fae might be able to help you siphon off some of that power. And then also there's the I've heard there's a lot of like Jinn and stuff to the south. That too. That's cool. I don't know about the whole wishes thing, but I guess I know that some of them like to enslave people though, so maybe not, or maybe so. I don't know. The Fae will also be a little tricky to deal with. It's pick your poison, really. Do you want to try to be enslaved, or would you rather have everything stolen from you via trickery?
I mean, I could try both.
Well, there you go then. Just be careful when dealing with both, okay?
I'll keep that in mind. I take out my spell book and write in it what I'm told.
Oh, or you could also make a pact with the devil. You can do that anywhere. Devils are a little difficult to deal with, though. You gotta be very, very careful with your contracts there, or else they'll get ya.
Do you know how I can do that?
Cultists? Usually cultists have the right idea when it comes to that.
Okay. Maybe I can ask someone at one of the churches. They might know. Okay, well, thank you for your help.
Oh, no problem. It flutters around. If you ever need some help, or any more information, you can go ahead and ask me. There's plenty of things that'll be interested in that power of yours. Just be careful not to let them take advantage of you.
Okay, thank you. If you ever need any help, you can find me too. But I think I'm gonna be leaving this place soon, so I'll probably come back. But I don't know when that will be.
Well, I'll keep an eye out.
Okay. I hope to see you again.
It shakes his head, or like it nods its head, like very, you know, not vigorously, but like quickly. Yeah, and so finish up that interaction with the fairy dragon.
Ooh. And then I head off to Church of Argana, the magic church.
Yeah.
I got it right.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
Is the whole SU church on the way from there? Because Bimp kind of just didn't realize he was going to the Argana Church afterwards and was waiting for as he was coming back to
I
like, go
told
back.
you it might take a while.
I know, but so she was just gonna wait on like the front steps, like using her cape to keep herself dry, just for you to come by on your way back to
Oh.
the
To be
Infamous
fair,
Church.
the fairy dragon thing was really quick. And
Way
it took
quicker
you a
than your
while
thing.
to come down those stairs.
That's true.
And go up them.
And
like,
go up them too.
3 times as long to come down.
Like 15 minutes of blood scoop.
So you're not going to be waiting there too long, depending on how long Enton takes at Argana Church.
Depending on if I remember to go back.
Well, that's just rude.
Cut to middle of the night. Bimp just sitting on the doorstep of the Celestia Church.
I hope Enton's okay.
Wow, I really had a lot of business with that dragon.
But yeah, so you go off and you reach the Argana Church. What is your goal? What are you doing?
I mean, I think I'm looking for one of my teachers because I too need materials.
All right, you
For
find not the one that gave you the sick burn last time, but you find like your evocation teacher.
Are they like free right now?
Yeah, she's just kind of taking some notes in the classroom.
Yeah, I'll walk up and just be like, just peek in through the door and be like, yeah, all right, can you help me?
With what, Enton?
And
Her
I
name is
pull up-
Miss Mavrin.
I pull out my spell book, which is completely ineffective as a spell book, and I flip to my inner fire page. That is probably incomprehensible to anyone who actually knows magic, and I'm like start pointing at stuff in it, and I'm like, it says that I need I need materials for this spell.
He looks. Ah. What materials do you need?
Some ruby. It says a ruby. I need a ruby.
Alright. Anything else for any of your other spells?
I don't think so. That one's the only one right now.
Alright, follow me.
Okay. He's sort of following like a good distance behind.
She takes you to like the teacher's lounge basically, and there's like a whole bunch of stuff. She's like, alright, Ruby, do you need 10, 25, 50, 100 gold? What cost does your ruby need to be?
A lot.
Okay. What's a lot?
It needs 25, but I think Enton's like, I'm gonna cast this multiple times, so I should probably get more of it. So, what's like the biggest one here?
500?
How big is that? Like,
That's a,
That would be a palm-sized ruby.
yeah.
I point at that one, and I probably don't point at the biggest one. I point at like the third biggest one, and I go, can I have that one?
That would be... Oh, at the 500s? Or do you go down 2 steps?
Whichever one's the third biggest.
We'll say you get 100 gold, Ruby. Because there's 2 500 golds. And then there's like 500 golds, and then there's more 50s and a lot more 25s and a fuck ton of 10s, and then there's ruby dust as well.
Yeah, if that's the case, I'd probably go for 100.
Yeah. He takes it and hands it to you.
And no, Slug, Enton does not know that it is not consumed on use. And neither do you. For all you know, Enton's is consumed on use. But thank you. I put it in one of my couple component pouches.
He's like, okay. Now let us know if you need anything else.
Okay, thank you. Oh, also, the gods talked to us and said that we should leave soon. So I think we're gonna be leaving soon. So, I can't come back to see you for a while.
Oh, well. Good luck on your journey.
Thank you. I'll turn to leave.
He just smiles and gives you a little wave. And then what do you do?
Go home.
Oh no.
I don't know. I'd probably go back to what's their face.
Your fellow chosen Vimpnauten.
Who? Never heard of her.
Also, Vimp. Let's make it canon also because I really like this. Across the way, you hear a single minstrel collecting coins as people walk by.
Just so
for
he's
those
not alone.
for those who out there in the audience who don't know what a minstrel is, what's a minstrel?
Those who in the audience who don't know what a minstrel is, get the hell out of here. This isn't your type of stream. That includes you, Slug. Get out of here.
A minstrel is like the guy playing the music.
It's just a bard.
It's a bard.
Right.
But it's like Dendrick will be better at the distinction than I am. Bard versus minstrel. Go.
Minstrel would be a lyricist. Bard would be more of your classic. Oh, I'm way too far away from my mic. Bard would be like your instrumentals. Minstrel would be the poet, the lyricist, the soul of it without the instruments as much. I can still play one or two things.
Yeah. So you hear a single minstrel. It's
the same thing.
Yeah. You hear a single bard just kind of stringing along, sitting under an awning. He's leaned against the wall, playing his lute with a hat placed near his feet.
Singing anything?
No, he just looks a little forlorn. You can tell he probably has lyrics to songs, but it's a cold, rainy day. Does anyone really feel like doing anything?
This is
That's
probably
perfect barding weather.
a a story hook, but man, I hope you know I am a socially anxious child who's still recovering from yesterday in pouring rain. I'm not talking to this man.
It's probably just upped your anxiety because now you're sitting alone on a street directly across from a stranger playing an instrument, probably looking at you because you're the only other person here.
And I'm also a chosen.
And you also are probably loaded.
It looks directly at your swelling, full, just jingly pouch of pure 24 karat gold. And the brilliant 100 gold earring that you now own.
Yeah, just sit underneath my cape. Not making eye contact.
That guy was about to give us the quest to go get, like, so much buried treasure. You wouldn't believe the amount of treasure that we would have gotten from that.
Anton wouldn't have gone and talked to him either.
No, definitely not.
Ah, I turned out my light.
Why did you do that?
It was an accident.
That's what they all say.
Anyways, well, Anton returns to Bimp. And I'm unbuttoning this Pikachu Kirigumi or Kigurumi, I always say it wrong. Kirigumis are the plushes, Kigurumis are the outfits.
Sounds made up.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Posty.
Hi.
But yes. I can feel the heat coming off from inside of this. It's awful.
Nice.
No, it's not nice.
I'm walking up, and then as I get closer and see that there's a person playing music on the other side of the street, I just start walking way slower and way more directly toward Ben.
Then get up off the steps and
Head
go towards him.
down.
Hello.
Hi there. Are you done with everything?
Yep. Are you?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
You not sure about something?
I don't know.
Okay. You ready to head back then?
Yeah, I probably.
We start walking. How'd your things go?
Okay, I think. Do you know how to make deals with devils?
What?
I forgot to ask my teacher when I went to the church. She probably knew.
Why do you want to make a deal with the devil, Enton?
They can eat my magic.
What?
What?
What do you mean, eat your magic?
Yeah,
Do you not want to be able to cast spells anymore? You just want it all gone?
I mean, I guess that would be fine too, but no.
Then it's only going to be eating part of your magic?
I don't know. If it wants to eat all of my magic, I'd probably let it.
Why?
Because I don't need it.
I. Oh. Okay. I'm really confused, Enton. But no, I don't know how to summon a devil, and I would recommend against it.
Oh, okay.
Who even gave you this idea in the first place?
The dragon.
The one from the animal exhibit?
No, the other one.
The fairy dragon?
Yeah, that one.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think it would be a good idea. If you need something to, like, if you want something to get rid of your magic, Mina might know? I don't know, she seems to know a lot.
Oh yeah, she might know how to summon a devil.
No, I don't think we should be summoning devils. I think there are other, probably even safer ways to do it.
Oh, you mean like north of Fjordheim or to the south?
What's there?
I don't know, but the dragons seemed to it made it seem like those were just as dangerous.
For what reasons?
It said that the jinns like to they like to enslave people, but the fays like to steal things from people. They steal everything you have.
And you still think this is a good idea?
I don't know, it said that I would be fine if I was careful.
I don't know how much Bim knows truly about Fae. And like their trickeries and stuff. What should I roll?
Here?
Listen, mate, I've met 3 Fae-related creatures, and they're all pretty cool, except for that stupid Kanga bird. That guy is a dingus.
25.
They are dangerous, but also they can be helpful.
Sometimes it's nice to be helpful.
The little kitty's a Fae.
And Fae can be extremely tricky.
Just don't give it your name.
One wrong step and all of a sudden you've lost your name, your possessions, your firstborn. And all you got in return is a rock.
Yeah, but why would
A
I do
shiny
that?
rock.
Because they're tricky. You don't realize you're doing it until it happens.
Yeah, but if they want my magic too, then it should be fine.
Is your magic that bad?
To me it is.
Why is that?
But the dragon said that to other people it's good, and they like it a lot.
Yeah, but why do you think your magic is bad?
It hurts people.
capabilities to do that. I could hurt people if I wanted to.
Yeah, but I hurt people and I don't want to. It hurts me.
Then don't cast damaging spells? Or is there... Is there something else that you're dancing around?
I don't know how to dance. I never learned it.
Meant that figuratively.
I don't know.
Okay. We'll talk about this with Mina. Maybe she knows what's going on. But you're not making a deal with the devil. And you're not making a pact with the Fae, Enton.
Well, yeah, I don't know how to.
And you're not going to. Even if you ever learn how. You're my friend. And I don't want to see you get tricked. And regret everything.
If I know how, then I probably won't get tricked.
You're so insistent about it, it's your life, I guess.
Mina is really smart, though.
That's true.
So you guys make it back to the Church of Hayfears. What were you guys doing in the meantime while... Well, what was Dendrick, Mina, and Spirit doing?
I think Mina probably would have had two things on her brain, unless she was, like, it was requested of her that she go with somebody else. But so unless anybody else had stuff that they wanted to do, that she would have wanted to go with. Nah. Oh.
Spirit was just gonna talk to their abbot real quick and then get some supplies for travel.
And Dendrick, did you have anything that, like, Mina would have probably wanted to, like, follow along with, or did you want to do, like, kind of solo stuff?
Michael? You may have stepped away for a moment.
Alright, well, then in that case, Mina is just going to first go to the, like, all of our, like, gift piles.
Yeah.
And she's gonna do a quick detect magic to just see if there's anything magic in there that she might want to mess with.
Oh yeah.
Like a couple or a lot?
I'd say a few. Like,
Then
like maybe like 10. More than a few.
that's more than she would want to mess with at this exact moment. So then, for now, she's gonna go back up to her room and start looking at her book to try to figure out what happened with her spear. Because she is, like, that's something she normally carries around and she's kind of, like, imprinted on as, like, a comfort object. So she's like, this feels weird to not be carrying this around with me all the time. So she's gonna start investigating that and see if she can figure out what's going on there.
Okay. So, you go ahead and you open your book, and what exactly are you looking for?
Going to try and find specifically the page that, like, the book was opened onto when it was absorbing the spear. Because I mean, mechanically, this is just her. This is how, or like, this is how she's gonna summon her Pact of the Blade weapons. But
Oh,
like,
I know.
okay, I wanted to make sure that was evident, and that I wasn't just like stabbing in the dark and being like, DM, figure out what I'm doing.
Thank you.
But yeah, just wanted to make sure. So yeah, she's gonna try and find what page that was happening on.
Hold on. Is Michael asleep?
Oh my god.
Baby.
I think he fell asleep.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Let me mute him really quick.
Michael!
Hey buddy.
Michael!
I'll send him a message on Snapchat. I'll unmute him and I'll disconnect him.
Just call him. Oh.
Okay, he's not in this scene right now anyways, so. Poor man's been working.
Absolutely wrecked.
It's destroyed.
Anywho.
So
Yeah.
yeah, she's gonna look for the page that it was opened to when it was absorbing, and if there's nothing there, she's just gonna search through the, search through the third that's already filled up to figure out if there was something in there talking about it eating her weapons.
Well, while you're flipping through, you see a picture of your spear. Very realistic. Well, no, actually, it's not realistic at all. It's like a sketch.
Is there any text on the page, or is it just the spear in the page?
Just the spear, black and white, sketch.
She'll just kind of very confusedly, like, touch the paper and kind of like run her finger along the length of it, and just be like, what the hell?
When you do that, you feel the wood beneath your finger. And as you pull down, you see the spear begin to get color and grow in size until, as you begin to pull your hand away, your hand is basically drawing out the spear until you've pulled the spear out completely.
That... Huh. I mean, it was just gonna look very, confused, but intrigued.
You already have that scythe spell, don't you?
Yeah.
So, while you're pulling it out, the pages ruffle, and they start pouring out of the book as if they were a scroll, and they wrap around the head of the spear. Make the scythe. Mina learned scythe thing.
Was it the head of the spear or the entire spear?
The head of the spear.
Time being.
Okay.
So, I think for now she's just gonna start experimenting, and like she's gonna take out her quill and draw the best approximation of a dagger that she can, because she's curious what exactly she can do with this. So yeah, she's gonna just draw a dagger in the book and see if she can pull that out as well.
You can, and you do, but in doing so, your spear disappears.
just like, huh, this is interesting. And she kind of just puts the dagger back into the book and closes it, and she's gonna go and see what else. See, like, she has nothing else that she wants to do immediately. She's just kind of happy to know where her spear is, and she has got motors running in her head as she's thinking about stuff she can do with this.
Let me message. Anyways. So, eventually Bimp and Enton turn. Spirit, this is... You have left to go see your... Oh, hello.
Welcome back.
Drop out for a second.
I could have sworn you fell asleep, so I disconnected you.
No, I was thinking.
What?
We heard what sounded like snoring.
You might have heard me going like this. My chair there.
Oh,
I don't hear that. But
Perhaps.
Whatever.
My bad. My bad.
it's okay. I was like, oh, he needs his rest.
Calling out your name, man. You weren't responding.
Yeah, probably because I was disconnected for a little while there.
Oh yeah, your internet at your house sucks.
Yeah, it still kind of sucks.
Anyways, is Zendrick doing anything special?
I would probably be doing the experimental potion. But other than that, no, not really.
Okay.
Which, I mean, can I roll for it?
Yeah.
Let's see what I get. Alright, so the first experimental potion I make is a mercurial, frothing silver light liquid of some kind.
What'd that do? Or,
Uh,
just tell me which number you rolled.
4.
Okay. So, that takes you a little while. Spirit has gone off to go see their abbot.
The wizard? Oh.
Off to see the wizard. Their abbot is a wizard, funny enough.
That's why it was an appropriate bridge point.
Anywho, so Spirit, you remember where your church is, and you get there without much delay. Got long legs.
Yeah. I will go inside and knock on the door to the abbot's office.
Come in.
They walk in.
Oh. Hello, Spirit.
Hello.
How can I help?
We thought it would be a good idea to let our abbots know that we spoke to our gods last night, and they told us it was time to start really getting ready.
Ah. That would make sense.
I also need an item for a spell.
I can see what I can do.
It's a white pearl worth at least 100 gold. Oh dang, the spell consumes it? Oof.
What?
It's Fortune's Favor,
Oh, yeah.
and I would need maybe 2 of them. The spell consumes it.
Oh. Well, pearls aren't hard to come by here. We are a port town, after all. You said worth 100 gold?
Yeah.
He goes and he opens up his desk and he looks around. Ah, here you go. He motions you over.
Barrett walks over.
He hands you a bag. It's full of gold coin, or it's full of coins. It feels like about 50 coins.
They're gonna look inside.
They're platinum.
Spirit's jaw, like, actually drops.
Isn't that 500 gold?
How many? 30
50?
platinum?
50.
50? I think, isn't a platinum 100 gold?
No, it's only 10.
No.
Yeah, 50's 10 or platinum's 10.
I'm thinking I have too many conversions of
Yeah.
fantasy currency in my head.
He goes and he says, buy what you need. Keep the rest.
Are you sure?
Yes. We spare no expenses for the chosen.
Thank you.
No problem.
With that, they give a little bow and say I should be on my way then.
Alright. Well, have a good trip, or have a good... He just goes and he brings his hand up and he touches his face for a second. He takes a deep breath. Have a good rest of your day, and if you leave on your journey before you see me again, have a good journey.
They give a small nod and leave the room.
He was struggle bussing there. But yeah.
That was 50 platinum, right?
50 platinum.
And I guess they'll just buy the 2 pearls and some supplies for travel.
Okay. I mean, if you want to buy supplies for travel, like what kind of supplies?
Oh, I have the adventuring gear. Let me I can look through it while you go through someone else's thing.
Okay. If you're just buying the adventuring pack, that's fine. You don't have to tell me exactly what it is.
Oh, yeah, it's not the pack, it's like actual gear.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how like in depth you're gonna make the survival aspects, so if it's not too in depth, I'm probably gonna get less.
We'll see.
Oh, okay.
It depends on how receptive you guys are.
Should I ask the group then how like in depth do you want the survival to be?
Oh yeah. Well, I can ask that. How in depth do you guys want the survival to be?
I have an alchemy jug. We won't ever go thirsty.
We also apparently have the good berry spell.
So,
That is
Yeah, I
true.
also have that.
The food and water aspect of it is pretty much completely taken care of.
I
But
Grail,
there's a
do you
lot of
need?
other aspects of that,
Yeah.
like
Also,
pets and
Didn't we establish that good berries are gonna make you like violently ill if you
Oh,
only eat
yeah.
those for several days?
isn't
Yeah.
violent shit
I'll
not
send
violently ill?
Gray. I can send Gray a list. I also have the prices next to every item, and so yeah.
I mean,
Sounds good.
at, like with Mina's backstory, she's already done a little bit of traveling, like a few months of traveling before all of this started, so she has a little bit of adventuring gear already.
Yeah, would you say that Spirit knows a bit about like survival, considering everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys, it's not that you guys don't know anything about what you're doing. I mean, our most capable is probably Nevacred with his like scout badges.
Oh, that is a good point. Spirit would know that. They're probably gonna go look for Nevercred then before buying stuff to talk it over with them.
Nevacred, you are requested.
Nebelcrid, has it been 4 hours? Or has it gotten to the point where the rain's so bad it's kind of... Did Felicity leave?
Yeah, you're done training by this time.
I guess Nebelcrid will saunter back into the, what you call it? The Church of Faithers. Wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh. Soaking wet, but still walk. He's kind of walking with purpose. Once he gets inside, he's gonna slow his pace a little bit, and go up into his room, and change into like not his scout uniform armor stuff. Maybe like what do people wear? Their t-shirts in this time?
No. But there is like shirts, like normal
Tunic.
shirts. Tunics, there you go.
No, we'll put on a 2-tone tunic. Shaolin Showdown. No? Okay. He's gonna put on a tunic and then I guess go downstairs and look for Bim. Well, I guess
Eventually.
I'll knock on Bim's door first.
Yeah. Pimp would be back by now. Nevercred took a while. Like, training.
Bim?
Hello.
I don't know what you all are planning, but I think Godry is going to try to get us something with feather falling. So would you like to practice that thing we were talking about, where you fly up in the sky and you can be safe from attackers while you cast spells at people?
Yeah. Sure. Right now?
No,
Actually-
well, no, you might die now, but like tomorrow, or whenever Godry gets the thing, I will check again tonight before it gets too dark, and then, again tomorrow, I suppose. What's been happening since I left?
Well, we all agreed that we should tell our abbots and abbesses about the dreams last night, or the visions.
Oh,
Then we talked about preparing when you got back, or we thought you were showering when we were at breakfast. So we thought that when you were getting down to breakfast, we would talk about our plans for leaving soon. Then I went to the Holestia church to talk with Petra. She gave me one of her earrings as a spell component. Entin went and did some stuff. That's really it. I kind of just got back, actually.
I see. Okay. So what I'm hearing is we need to gather supplies, and you have something that belongs to me, right?
I do, yes.
Can I have it?
Make me a promise first.
Um,
I know this is not as to what you were told last night, but I just want to promise that you never have to do this situation again where it has to be taken away from you.
didn't have to be taken away from me. Alright, yeah, okay, I promise.
She outstretches her left hand, I almost said right, to shake on it. My father always taught me that handshakes need to be done with the right hand, but I can substitute this for a pinky promise. And then he's gonna extend his left pinky. She then extends her right hand and casts Mage Hand to make it so it looks like she has a right hand.
Oh, that's cool. And then I get Nevercred will shake the mage hand. And then also, like, cross arms, so he'll also be extending for a pinky promise.
She will also make a pinky promise and then give it to you.
Yeah! Nevercred's just gonna tuck it in the back. No, tunics don't have pockets. This is such an obsolete form of clothing.
He's wearing pants and a belt. He can tuck it in his belt.
No. Nevercred's wearing a tunic that is like 6 sizes too big. It's like a gown. That's how Nevercred sleeps. Making this canon.
Cred is just Winnie the Poohing it.
I want that to be true so bad. But no. Alright. I suppose I should apologize to Spirit. Have you seen Spirit?
I have not, actually.
Alright. I am on a quest then. Nevercred will dart out of the room. Not like dart, but like briskly walk out of the room and shout, Spirit! Spirit! As he's walking towards the dining. Or like the downstairs or whatever.
Am I back by now?
Yeah.
Spirit, just you hear a faint yeah?
Spirit? Was that you?
Turns into a game of Marco Polo.
Yeah. Spirit says, I'm in the dining hall, I guess.
Nevercred's gonna sit next to Spirit. Hey, I'm sorry about what happened last night. I clearly let this toy get the better. So, I apologize that you had to intervene, but thank you for keeping peace amongst the group, and I'm sorry that I was the cause of the unrest.
Don't worry about it. Helping people is kind of like my whole deal. Anyway, I was thinking of getting some supplies for our travels, and you have experience with survival. Do you have any idea what we should get?
Okay, well, the first thing we need to get is a charter to create our own Fjord Scout troop. I'm seeing where you're going with this, right? So we have to. Okay, so first, I guess we have to write a letter to the Fjordheim headquarters in Fjord Scout headquarters. Excuse me. Goodness, I'm so excited! We are making our own Fjord Scout troop. No, it's going to like be fangirling, like looking like straight down, like almost hyperventilating, just thinking of the possibilities.
This was the best and worst decision Spirit's ever made.
So, oh my goodness, so much to do. I suppose we should first go to Hanvik, and we can drop off the animals along the way. We will need several tents, or at least some canvas to make some shelters. We can probably find sticks along the way, but we should probably pack several in our bags just in case it is very wet and we cannot find sticks. Oh my goodness. We should probably pack some cooking supplies. Oh my god. Oh my god! And Neville Crid's gonna, like, get up and, like, I'm going to get my camping merit badge book. And then he's going to run up to his room, like, sprinting. And, like, he's definitely gonna trip over the first few stairs to go up.
Spirit's got like a faint smile throughout this whole interaction.
I think that Nevicred would notice Mina's letter sitting on the floor under his door.
He probably slips on it.
This paper in my hazards, and pick it up. What does it say?
Essentially just like in response to the letter that he slid under Mina's door, it says something to the effect of, "It's alright, there are bigger things going on, we can still be friends."
Nevocrit is going to draw a smiley face underneath, and then put it on his desk. Unless, like, if there are drawers to the desk, he's gonna put it in drawers. If not, he's gonna put it on top. He's gonna shout, "Thank you, Mina!" And, yeah, he's gonna shout thanks.
From her room, one room away, as she's like drawing every single type of weapon that she knows in various pages of her book. You're welcome?
Thank you for welcoming me! Nevocrid is going to run downstairs again. I'm gonna do an acrobatics check to see how fast I can go down the stairs without falling. Alright, I do it pretty good. Fuck. I'm going to fall and get hurt. Just sprint down the stairs and run and like kind of, you know what the Dukes of Hazzard, how like they slide over the car hood? Nevocrid's gonna like slide over like the bench, like the table has benches at it, right? He's gonna slide on the bench until he's like directly across from Spirit. Okay, and then he's gonna slam down his notebook. So I earned this wilderness survival badge, and it really tells you a lot about what you need to do to really survive in the wilderness. First thing we need to know is kind of where we're going, because survival strategies really are based on the environment we're going to. We need to figure out, is it going to be cold? Is it going to be wet? Is it going to be a desert? Are we going south? Are we going north? And there's just so many variables. So I guess the first question is, where are we going, Spirit?
When you mentioned desert, you probably maybe noticed Spirit tense up a little bit. and then they say we should probably talk with the rest of the group about where we plan on going.
Oh,
I can go grab them.
I will help. And Nevelcrit's gonna get up and sprint again. And he's gonna be yelling, "We're starting a troop! Downstairs in the dining hall, we're starting our own Fjord Scout troop!" And then he's like
I love when
banging on
you
the
yell so loud that the mic doesn't even pick it up.
no.
Yeah, I love
Sorry.
it too.
But
I love you, Chris, but I would hate to be your roommate.
It's okay, my granny's really hard of hearing, so it's fine. She doesn't hear anything. Great.
So Mina will confusedly come down the dining hall. What? What's going on?
Dumble's just snacking in the dining hall already.
The DM is also snacking in the dining hall.
What the fuck?
Faceless NPC.
Who are you? Why does you have no face?
What's this frog sitting here eating food?
Cookies.
Can frogs eat cookies?
No, no. No,
This
no.
frog can.
Oh shit. It's a cool frog.
The frog polymorphs into a raccoon, into a possum, into a goblin, and runs away with a box of cookies.
We all
Anyway,
saw that, right?
Nope.
what did we saw?
what?
Okay.
So seriously, what's going on?
What's it? What do you mean by troop?
Well, we'll get to charter later, but basically we are starting our own Fjord Scout troop. It was all Spirit's idea, and we are going to have to get together, and I mean, we'll get our uniforms later. You know, we have to figure out a troop name. Mine back home, we were, of course, the Ravens. But we are in a new place, and we are new people now, so we need a new troop name.
Chosen.
That's
Zara picked out for us.
That feels a little on the nose. We need something that will strike fear or respect in others.
So-
And I don't fear or respect. Well, I respect you guys, but I don't fear you guys.
Well, I mean, but I feel like the Chosen is actually probably the most respect we could probably garner from a name.
I mean, sometimes
We could put a pin in it.
That's true.
the Pinninits. I don't know what animal that is, but I guess that's okay. We will be the Pinninits for now. Nevelcrit's gonna have like big eyes and just kind of like looking straight down, like, okay, like what the fuck was that? Like kind of like rubbing his head, like.
It means we'll come back to it.
You guys can continue this conversation. I do have to be right back.
Wow.
It's not my fault. It's my family.
Dad's gone. Everybody freak out.
Ah,
So the first merit badge we're all going to earn is Wilderness Survival. You all ready? We have to. I guess we're going on an adventure, so this is like the perfect opportunity to earn this badge. And the first thing you need to know, the first objective to learning Wilderness Survival, is determining where we are going, so we can understand the hazards and the needs of the environment calls for.
Well, we don't really know where we're going yet. We were gonna talk about that, but
And that is
then
why
you-
we're here.
okay. So I figured we'd probably want to or deal with, start out with one of these creatures that we rescued. There's a lot of them, and they have a lot of very different information in between all of them. So, I know, though, I believe the werewolf pup had something to do, something nearby. And Armand, the little dragon fruit friend, needs help curing his dad. But, I mean, there's all kinds of them. There's all kinds of things we could do.
I feel
What I'm hearing is north.
We should talk to the werewolf pup, get it back with its family. That, in my opinion,
You found that was difficult last time because she cannot speak.
At some point that the werewolf pup had, or like, didn't they have some kind of symbol on them, or like a necklace that was pointing to a town that was nearby?
Yep.
Did we ever get the name of that town?
Yes, and the name of the family. I came up with it.
was it?
I don't know. Grace told me, and I told everyone else.
Get that info again so that I could write it down because I didn't write it down before.
Let me double check really quick.
Family started with an L.
She has a simple necklace made of leather with a T stamped on it, onto its face over an oak leaf. But she lives to the north. That's what you know. Or, not she lives to the north, but that symbol is from a clan to the north. In a city. And the city is called... Let me see really quick. Done.
Bless you.
Sorry. Ah. Wow, that's a... There is some names. I'm sorry, I pulled up, town name generators. And, those sure were some names.
Oh my god. Not even the DM wrote it down.
I did not. Maybe I did. Let me double check. You're right, I should check my notes.
No, you didn't even check your notes first?
I didn't. You're right. I assumed that I wasn't gonna have it down.
Quick, Booter, come up with another name.
I did not write it down. So,
Damn.
she's from Grassrest. I'm putting it in chat.
I'm writing it down.
Grassrest. So let me... I don't want to put it in Spirits thing.
Why not?
Because that's not where it belongs.
From what Mina has from the information that Mina has gleaned by like her conversations with these creatures on the day that we had helped them, would she, like, knowing that that's where this werewolf was from, would she assume that that's the closest of the ones that she knows about?
I'm
'Cause I know it
so
was
sorry.
discussed.
My auditory processing problem just fucked with everything that you just said. Can you repeat
That's
that?
totally fine. All right. Just because Enton had said that that the werewolf pup had come from this town of Grasscrest, so and it was discussed how nearby that town is. Would Mina know that that is the closest, like,
Of all
of
of
all
them,
of the
yeah.
situations that
Yeah.
are going on, that would be the closest one? Okay.
Oh yeah. All the rest of them are like, go to somewhere unnamed in Fjordheim, go to somewhere unnamed in Zenistrat. Like, actually, I have it separated up for you. Fjordheim. Here, I'll actually send this to you. Oh wait, I have to take this out.
If you just like put it in chosen so like we all have access to it, because I know Mina would like
Yeah.
tell us.
Mina,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
this isn't something that Mina would keep to herself.
You know what?
I kind of want to hear Mina explain all this though.
That's
That's
fair.
fair. I can do that. But I mean, it could still be shared in the thing, and Mina will just be the one who's talking about it.
I
Okay.
made a quest channel in the. It's the last bottom one in game.
Okay. Sending it to Mina really quick, and while she's explaining it, I will reorganize the stuff and post it there. So, give me like 2 seconds.
So, back in character, do you guys just want me to explain what currently is, like, what all of the situations that I know of are? So that we can
Yes.
decide which one we want to take on first? Alright. So, we have Armand, the little dragon fruit friend who, we were talking to, who he kind of explained what he needed done. His father, who is a tree of wisdom, is sick somehow, and he knows that he needs the feather of a phoenix and a dryad to help cure whatever sickness it is that his dad has. And that's way up, like, deep in Fjordheim. So that's part of the north. Diku, the little stick bug, is also from Fjordheim and wants to make. I didn't get all of the details, but wants to make a duke happy from the city that he's either from or lived near by putting on a performance and helping that specific city. Stelly, which one was Stelly?
The raccoon.
Okay, I just needed to flip through to find that one. Stelly just said that they were on a magic quest for rocks. I couldn't get any more information out of them. Spike, the little porcupine, also didn't get a whole lot of information from them, but they just said that they want to save their porcupine community, and those two are also up in Fjordheim. The axolotl seems kind of intense. They just said that they were cursed by a demon and they need help with that, which seems majorly out of our league. And Mina's just like flipping through her regular notebook of notes where she has all of this written down. And apparently the axolotl also needs help in Zenistrat. Sulu, the owl, lost a bunch of her inventions. They were stolen, and they need help finding all of that. That one's in Zenistrat as well. Karma, the chameleon, needs help just getting home to their place in Zenistrat. Kenza, the bird, was it? Mina wasn't able to communicate with the bird, right? Or the kanga bird?
Yeah, I forgot. Mina was not able to communicate with the kanga bird and Kitten Faye.
Yeah, I remember that a couple of them she wasn't able to deal with.
Enton was there helping a bit, and Enton could kind of communicate with them though.
Okay, but
Yeah.
I know the Kitten Faye, but also the kanga bird.
Yeah, they both speak Fae.
Okay. It was really unclear what the kanga bird wanted, specifically, and all we were able to really figure out was that they wanted to steal from someone. Let me look. The pangolin, this
Zhu
one
Ying.
also was really intense. Zhu Ying, apparently her kind is being like slaughtered, which sounds like a whole thing that I don't know if we are ready to take on yet. But yeah, they need help to stop that, and all of those are in Zenistrat.
Slaughtered by what?
They didn't go in depth. She just said that they're being slaughtered. She seemed kind of shaken up about it, so she didn't give a lot of details about it initially. Bydris, the dragon, just wants to be taught how to be cool and nice. Which
Oh,
that seems honestly like if they just hang around with somebody who's cool and nice, they'll probably learn. But Noctilus or Noctilus, the little bat, wants to be a hero and learn to be a vampire and to save someone. And I think specifically he said he wants to save a pretty girl. But that I don't know how to teach somebody to be a vampire, so that's another whole thing. The platypuff, the little cook platypus, just wants a restaurant in the city, which I don't know if we can actually help them with that, but yeah. Charles, the chicken, the mayor, his town was getting attacked by orcs, and that killed a farmer in the town, and they need help, like, getting rid of said orcs that were attacking the town. The werewolf puppy, we still don't really know, but we just know that they have a, we know that they have some kind of origin in that town up to the north. The little fairy cat, we also don't really know what they want. And Sir Errol,
The Forg that you communicated with via the pen and paper.
they just want to be they want treasure and to adventure. So like that's something if he just hangs out with us, I guess that would be successful at doing that. But a lot of these seem really out of our league.
for now. Yeah.
For
but
now,
the dragon, could also come along with us.
yeah, realistically,
Plus, it'd be really cool to just have a dragon on our side.
that's true.
Noctilus might also come with us.
Yeah. I guess, but I also just don't really know how to help somebody turn into a vampire. I think you kind of have to get bit by a vampire, or like, I don't know.
Noctilus is the little bat. He's already
Yeah,
his title in the book is Noctilus, the almost vampire. He's so cute.
I don't even know if an actual bat can like be a vampire. Like you can be a vampire bat, but that's a whole different thing. That's not like the undead creature. They just drink blood.
We might just come across a vampire in our travels.
Hopefully it's a chill vampire.
Yeah, and then at that point we just ask.
But as far as the ones that sorry.
There's also the platypus. I mean, we're the chosen. We can just talk to someone, see if we can pull a few strings. Be kind of cool, actually, to have like a platypus-run restaurant. Should we speak to Artorias about that? I kind of want to see that happen.
But I mean, as far as the ones that need help, that like, where it's like the werewolf puppy seems to be the most nearby, aside from I guess the restaurant. But we also just the werewolf puppy seems like they're kind of just a kid. We should probably figure out where they came from. I mean, we know a general direction, but we don't know the whole story.
I mean, we have a necklace. We should always ask around. See if
I
people
mean,
know.
I know Enton said that it was from a town to the north of here. Grass Crest or Grass Rest. Enton, do you remember?
Yeah, it was grass. What was it, Gray?
Rest.
Yeah, grass rest.
Said that was like close by to the north. Like,
Yeah, it's like the next village over.
I mean, that seems like the least intimidating thing. That like, I mean, we don't know all the details, so it could be really scary, but that seems less intimidating than a lot of the other ones. And it's also nearby, so
First good deed is chosen's.
so
With, like,
then
fist pump in the air.
Woo. I think our first good deed technically was just freeing all these guys.
Second good deed is the chosen.
Woo. So then I guess that answers the question of where we're going. We're just going slightly north of here. For the sake of like survival, I guess.
Now slightly north.
I mean, Anton said it's just the next town or the next village north, so that I guess realistically I'm not sure. Do you know how far exactly it is, Enton?
I don't know. Do I know how far it is exactly?
An afternoon's travel.
So it's like basically outskirts of Alcatraz kind of town.
Yeah. You will have to spend the day getting there, and then probably wait there overnight and spend the day going back.
I mean, if it's
Never
that close,
could.
we could get that done pretty fast.
But
But
still
yeah.
also, we have. I think we might have to do it with like an air of secrecy, because the people of the town may not know
Yeah,
any werewolves. So like we're asking about our family without giving a reason why. People might get suspicious. So
True. Well, I mean, so then what? It's a shame that we can't really talk with the werewolf pup. Was it a matter of it just not being old enough to be able to talk, or did it just not speak a language that we spoke?
Werewolf puppy? Let me pull it up so that I can describe it to you best. Werewolf puppy. The werewolf puppy is an adorable 5-month-old wolf pup squeaking, howling, and looking for food.
So it's
oh
like
God,
a baby.
this is a oh fuck. But I mean, the werewolf pup. I mean, could mature faster. Who knows?
I mean, what does a 5-year-old wolf pup look like? Or 5-month-old?
We have pictures, right? I sent
Yeah.
them.
He's baby. I'm gonna send it a picture again.
Like a baby.
She baby.
I already found it. It's just a slight scroll up.
Too bad I posted it in Quest.
Oh damn it.
Well, I guess realistically, I don't know if we need to really think about wilderness survival if it's just a day's travel. So should we just plan to do this tomorrow?
Well,
We should probably make a plan of a path to take to get multiple things done, right? Be efficient with our
Yeah, I
time.
suppose. So,
how much supplies are we willing to take? If this is going to be a multi-day, maybe a couple-week excursion, we're going to need much more time to prepare. If it's only an afternoon there, a night to solve it, and a day coming back, then can earn some badge cards. Applecream is very sweet. I'm so excited to earn this merit badge with you guys.
We have much more time to get this merit badge than have begun on this journey. Because we don't have
so
to
we're
come
gonna have.
back from here, or from there. We can keep venturing out if we find something interesting.
That's true. I mean, if we're already traveling north, like, there's 4 more of the kind of friends that need help in Fjordheim and to the north. And plus, we should probably talk more with Charles the mayor, because I know he just said that he is a town in Midvale, but I'm not sure exactly where in Midvale that town is.
And can also just be like, hey, Godry, let's go take some troops over here. And again, that's probably not the best because we're not getting the experience ourselves, but
Like, we technically could, but that feels like the
easy way out.
yeah. Alright, so first things first. We are planning on going to Grasscrest.
Rest.
Yes, Grassrest, sorry. Grassrest, which is to the north. Mina starts kind of drawing a very rough, like, map of, like, here's Alcatran, and we're, like, a little arrow pointing to the north, and with a little, like, GR symbol to indicate Grassrest. We should talk to Charles the mayor, and if he happens to also be to the north, then I feel like a northern direction is kind of where we're headed. But
That would be the best, yeah.
so should we call for Charles to come and discuss?
All my homies want to go to Zenistrat.
Who was Stelly again?
The raccoon!
Yes.
On a magic quest for rocks. Kind of rocks.
That was all the information that they gave.
Just making sure.
You can go and talk to them more.
No, I can't. Mina can.
Or anyone who
mean,
can cast Speak with Animals as well. Just cough, cough. Speak with Animals
lot
is a
of them
great
can.
quest.
A lot of them can just talk. I just stuck around to talk to them because I felt like it. Anybody else could have also done that, but there are a few of them who can't talk normally. But I think Stelly was able to just talk, right?
Yeah, Stelly can.
Yeah. It's like Stelly and Charles, and a lot of them were just able to talk normally. So.
Karma, 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 chameleon.
No.
Anyways,
Go get Charles.
Yeah, I think Mina will just kind of like stand up on the hall and be like, where, just kind of look to whoever looks most important, who's in the dining hall right now, and just go, where were those creatures that we helped the other day? Where are they, like, being kept? Are they in a centralized spot, or are they just kind of out and about?
and before you get told, we go into post game because don't people have to leave soon? Mostly Slug.
Yeah, idiot.
Yeah.
All right, let's go into post game. We'll close this window.
Stage of actual planning.
I love Enton just being completely okay with just like, yeah, I'll summon a devil.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I loved that.
He doesn't
It's
know
like,
better.
no, you're not gonna make a deal with some kind of otherworldly being. Meanwhile, Mina's over here like sweating as she looks at her 3 levels in Warlock.
Yeah, I was like, Ben was like, "We'll go to Mina. Mina will tell you why it's such a bad idea to contract the devil." And I was like, Mina would probably be into it.
I mean, Mina technically doesn't know she's a Warlock yet, but
Yeah, so neither does Bimp, so...
yup,
He was talking about the Fae at
makes
the
it all
time
more
too. So
yeah,
Wait, are you also convinced you're a wizard?
pretty much.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
same.
I mean, Mina picked up a book, read it, and learned how to do magic. As far as the reading that she's done in the past about different spellcasters, that sounds like a wizard to her.
Yeah, my book just eats my spear, no big deal.
Well, that just happened. She's probably suspect now.
I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, now it seems a bit more like a sorcerer, but
all right, you guys entertain chat. I really have to pee.
Oh my god, same.
I'll be right back. You guys be excited for next time. I'll be back.
Whoa! Yeah! Hey Mike, how you doing?
I'm alive.
Good.
I don't know what I ate earlier, but my stomach not happy.
Was it poison?
Probably.
Oh damn, that's bad.
Yeah, you know me, just steadily building up that resistance to poison.
You know what? Valid.
yeah, as you do.
Just in case, you never know. What if one day you're some important figure? You don't want to get assassinated by poison. It's a bitch way to go out.
What if one day your lovely love interest that you haven't seen for many, many years gets kidnapped by three very distinct men, and you have to go on a journey to save her?
Then, yeah, the poison resistance work very well once you get into the game against one of them where you poison
Yeah.
both glasses with an odorless, tasteless poison.
Yeah, as you do.
Just pull
So-
a Rasputin and drink it all and say you'll feel fine.
True.
Yeah.
Rah rah Rasputin.
Russia's greatest love machine, mate.
Shame how he carried on.
Mate, I wish I was Rasputin.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Dude, his life is wild.
Want to live in a world without Manwa?
I'm too busy
And internet.
having sex with the queen and her whole family or whatever.
Having sex with his 1.5 foot long cock.
Yeah, just the entirety of Russia.
Gonna
Great.
dip
Please,
'cause I have
please
a
entertain the
headache.
chat.
Bye-bye.
This is Gray's whole
Okay,
plan.
bye.
Goodbye.
Good night.
I mean, I was like, we totally could just bail out. All of us.
We all just leave.
That would be kind of funny.
In the chat, 6.5 foot long.
Or just move to another channel so when Greg comes back, it's just quiet.
Or I'll just move Gray to general.
Yeah, that too.
Funny, I'm not going to.
Because then chat suffers.
Yeah, I don't want Kiwi to suffer. Kiwi's cool.
I
Yes,
mean,
we like
Kiv's
Kiwi.
okay.
Kiwi
Let's
can
not
suffer.
go that far.
Kiwi can
What?
suffer. I'm fine with that. Just not Magic Mountain.
Hello?
Magic Mountain is still here.
Yeah, Six Flags.
What is happening?
Nothing.
Rasputin.
Go to sleep, Gray.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Wait, can I go to sleep with you?
No. Kiwi, what were they saying?
I
Don't
said
don't
I
tell.
said
Don't
Kiwi
tell.
was cool, and Chris was like, okay, Kiwi's like okay or whatever. I forgot what Chris said, but it was saying what I said was wrong. And so Kiwi said, hey.
Kiwi, you're one of us, right? Don't snitch.
Don't do it,
Yeah,
Kiwi.
Why is Kiwi saying that they're entertained?
'Cause we're entertaining, obviously.
Talking about
Yeah, what do you mean?
Rah
We-
Rasputin.
Obviously.
Yeah. Rah Rasputin with his 18-inch. Yeah, that's it.
Kiwi, listen. I'm inviting you into one of my games. Please.
Kiwi, Gray loves me, so whatever you do, I'll make sure you get into those games. Don't snitch.
You do anything that's gonna get anybody banned.
I can also just stop the stream now and go back and watch the VOD.
That's
Kiwi,
true.
I'll send you a picture of a frog.
You don't need to do that. Twitch will just ban you for
you talking
in the
about?
next week or so, anyway.
Why?
Nate, we broke all the TOS.
Yeah, I showed my
On our
tits on
cams,
stream.
We were naked. And
I-
somehow the stream stopped.
I got paid.
We showed
Consume
a
drugs.
whole areola.
One whole areola? Oh my god.
But not the nipple, just the areola.
It was graphic.
Ugh.
See, I also liked Nebocred.
Very excited.
Just in general, every scene.
Oh, I have to turn on the stuff again. Blurbs.
Thank you.
Nebocred is a national treasure, and I love him.
It's a child.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
I actually do hear you.
Check the bot.
Okay.
You could just do a clip too, because it was within the past like 2 minutes.
Why can't you just say it?
I said Nephilcred's a child. Be careful.
No. Because
Also, just like
why are you making it weird, man?
I don't know. You kind of made it weirder.
Yeah, you're the one that made it weird.
Yeah.
Nah.
If I multi-classed into Tempest domain cleric, who would the god be?
Garaku.
Well, that's
Probably.
Riku.
I mean, it would be Celestia, but
It would be kind of funny.
you're like, hey, Garaku, fuck off. My friend's god is better.
Why would the lakes and oceans be like?
You don't really have a weather one.
Well,
I
she's
feel like
like
it would be
the-
nature, right? It's like lightning and thunder. I never understood why storms are always the ocean. Like it's like oceans don't make.
Everyone knows that only storms are only a thing on the ocean.
I mean, storms create oceans the cause of hurricanes.
Yeah, but the moon's the cause of the ocean, so wouldn't the god,
No,
the
the
god
moon's
of
the
the
cause of
moon,
the waves.
exactly, which is the ocean.
Not the entirety, but okay.
No, the moon's tears make up the water in the ocean. What kind of education did you receive out there in the West? Jeez.
Anyways.
Would it be Celestia or I
Celine?
want to see if fuck, I wanted to see if I could remember it, bitch.
Oh, well, it would be Celine.
And we knew
You could
you
also see
couldn't.
I was actually about to
probably-
say Celine.
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
Gods whose portfolio include the Tempest Domain, Talos, Umberly, Cord, Zeboyne, the
None of these exist.
Devourer, Zeus, Thor. They
No,
include
these are
gods
all
of
made
lightning
up.
and thunder, gods of earthquakes, fire gods, and certain gods of violence, physical strength, and courage.
Well, gods of
Say.
fire, we do have a god of sun and fire called Aristrigan.
We also have
He
a
also
violence.
said violence and physical strength, which
Yeah, like you could definitely justify a storm being associated with war.
It would also be kind of funny just to do a different god.
This is true.
How about you
it's
just
visited by
fucking-
two gods.
Just
Makes sense.
fucking follow Innegeist. There you go.
Poltergeist?
Innegeist.
Chaos?
No, Innegeist, the chaos one.
Looking through a list of D&D gods, and then I realized at some point that there was like anime and pop culture characters in there, and like not even ones that were gods, just like Eren from Attack on Titan, just the guy, and like Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty, and I was like, this is not an official list, is it?
Rick Sanchez is basically a god.
they are official D&D gods.
No, they're not.
They are.
They're super
lying.
not.
They're on the list, mate.
Okay, I legit thought you were being serious there for a second.
There is a Rick
There
and
is
Morty
a
book.
D&D Rick and Morty. Yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
There
There's
is.
not an Attack on Titan book.
Yeah, I know. That's what. There is not an Attack on Titan book.
Could be a Japanese release only.
Can we just talk about really quick how D&D 1 is a knockoff Pathfinder 2e?
Really?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, the new
With the
D&D.
lineages.
Oh, I thought you meant D&D First Edition. I was.
No.
Okay.
D&D 6th edition / D&D 1.
Damn.
I
Legitimately,
have not heard
Following it?
much about it, aside from the fact that it's basically getting rid of critical hits.
What?
It's
Uh,
ruining critical hits. It's not
yeah,
technically
it's
getting rid of
ruining
it,
the
but it's
critical
ruining it.
system.
How?
It's now only accessible to player characters, and you only double the damage dice of the weapon you are dealing the damage with. You don't and so it you can only crit on weapon attacks, so you can't crit on spells anymore. And if a
I don't
rogue
think you
gets a
ever
crit
could,
with sneak
technically.
attack,
You could
Well,
crit on spells if it was a
yeah,
spell
if you-
attack roll.
yeah, if it's an attack roll, you can crit on it.
Oh,
Not
RAI.
Not for targeted spells. Technically, you can't. Now, if it is a weapon attack, i.e., you create a magical weapon and strike with it, then yes. But like if I cast Firebolt and I hit a 20, it's not a crit. By rules as intended.
That's so lame.
Yeah.
That's the downside to a spellcaster. You have this great ability, but it can only do so much to start, and then you start casting the nuts
What?
spells.
I looked it up, and in 5e, straight from the Twitter of the Lord and Savior Jeremy Crawford, spell attacks and weapon attacks both have a chance of scoring a critical hit.
Ugh.
Yeah, but do you see that it needed the to be clarified?
Clarified.
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
wasn't in the book. Because Jeremy
Okay.
Crawford pulls. It's like, okay, if you were gonna say that these are the rules, why didn't you just put that in the book?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, his entire Twitter is just rule clarification, basically.
Clarification. So the rules were in there, but.
No, because there's.
Well,
Yeah, it's because, like, they were vague or not, like. Just stupid. They were stupid.
Well, 90% of those is because it's how two different rules interact with each other. So they were written completely independent of each other, and then other people were like, "This is if you put these together, you can technically do this." And then he's like, "But no, you can't though."
or yes, that's actually how it is.
But regardless, one D&D is ruining crits, and like a rogue who deals a crit on a sneak or with a sneak attack will no longer double their sneak attack damage, only the 1d4 of dagger damage that they deal with their sneak attack.
Yeah, and it's like all your backgrounds give you a first level feat. The feats all have level requirements now. There's rumors of a 3-action round, 3-action turns. And combat. It's literally just Pathfinder 2e.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I don't want to try it out just because of the crit system.
You also
Yeah,
have
the
to
crit
remember that
system
we're
first.
looking at it completely out of context.
Fair,
If they
fair.
completely change a lot of the way that the game is played, then maybe it'll make more sense. But we're looking at the current rules very out of context.
I don't
Yeah.
give a shit because
One
I
thing
want
that
big damage numbers and I want magic to be able to crit.
One thing I do really like though is that they got rid of racial ability scores and made it so that it's based on your background instead, or racial ability score modifiers.
But
So,
I
like-
already changed that
In Tasha's.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Tasha.
like they made it an optional rule in Tasha's, but like with 1D&D, they're planning on just removing the rule entirely and making it so that you only get your ability score modifiers from, or ability score bonuses from your background rather than your race, which is, I think, is a good step in the right direction.
I'm still like, I think the my brain just short-circuited. I think the similarities between D&D 1 and Pathfinder 2e are just hilarious, and also like it makes me angry. I find it hilarious because I'm like, oh, you know, like originally there was the split and D&D went its own way, Pathfinder went its own way, and now D&D's circling back to Pathfinder. And I'm like, that's still rude.
Pathfinder's just a
Falling
better
back.
system.
I would agree. I think 5e is currently like a lot more beginner friendly from what I can tell.
Oh yeah.
It's
But-
much more beginner friendly, but once you get used to 5e and you graduate to Pathfinder 2e, it's hard to
Or
go back.
1e.
If you graduate to Pathfinder, it's hard to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pathfinder was where I started, actually.
Same. My dad got me a Pathfinder book because he was used to playing 3.5 way back when he played, and I played nothing but Pathfinder for the first, like, literally up until I started playing in this campaign. I had never played D&D before. I'd only played Pathfinder.
Yeah. My next game that isn't the dragon game, because that's a lot of work. I've already modified D&D so much with that it's viable. My next game after that game is going to be Pathfinder 2e.
Let's go.
Cow. Not even doing mutants and masterminds.
No one
But-
cares about mutants and masterminds.
It's a good system.
But yeah, it's once I finish Chosen in the Dragon campaign, because I'm only going to be running 2 games at once, and part of 1 extra game. So if someone invites me to a game, I will happily be a player in 1 more game. But 2 online games, maybe 1 in-person game, if I'm running it, co-DMing with Michael, I would absolutely bring that on because I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about like maybe doing Tuesdays? Perhaps? Well, it would be Tuesdays in the afternoon at my house. Not at my house, but like right near my house in person.
And I'm busy Tuesdays.
You're not gonna drive down every week for a Pathfinder game or D&D game, whatever the fuck it is.
Fucking bet.
That's expensive. That's like $50 every week.
No, it's not.
Okay, that's fair.
It is not 5 gallons of gas to you and back. Or 10 gallons of gas to you and back. Would not take up like the entirety of my gas tank.
Okay, I don't know. You're whatever.
I have a good car. What do you want from me?
I don't know. I have a pretty good car too, but it just doesn't like to go far.
A little bitch car. Kidding, I'm sorry.
I'm not. Your car sucks.
better than your old fucking SUV of a car.
Bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Bully Anton.
No,
Why not?
What's new?
Anton doesn't deserve it.
What's new?
Bully Booter.
Yeah. Bitch. That bitch deserves
Nah,
it.
Anton and me are a package deal. You bully one, you bully all.
No. Oh yeah. I'm gonna completely change the topic. I added little things to everyone's, or to most people's loot. I added
Yeah, I saw that.
eyes to Mina, ravens to Nevocred, little like sparkles to Enton. I didn't know what to add to Dendrix or Spirit Shadow / Grace. If you want me to
They're
get
not
rid
cool
of it,
enough. They don't get anything.
if you want me to change it or just get rid of it, let me know.
I like that. That's cool.
Bonk.
Bronk.
Oh yeah, there's a new one. This one. It's Squidward.
Oh no, he's hot.
Christ, my stream is so behind.
It happens.
Yeah, I'm just starting talking about everyone's personalized loot page.
Pause and unpause.
No,
Or refresh.
because it's probably way past it now, so I just have to wait for it to catch up to that part.
Oh. I can do it
Yeah,
again.
I'm gonna use the bathroom, so I'll be back.
Okay.
Anyways, does anybody want me to change the things?
Yeah. Do mine.
DM loot.
Your dead bodies.
There, finally caught up to Oh No, He's Hot.
Is it time for me to sleep yet?
No,
Why not?
because I said so.
I love
Yeah,
him.
I take off now.
Wait, where'd it go?
Yeah, where did it go?
Killed it.
I killed it.
It wasn't done,
Oh.
bitch.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, I leave now.
Oh
Okay,
boy.
goodbye.
Bye.
There you go, Gray.
I'm gonna go to bed now.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
Hey, yo.
Have fun.
connect.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye. I'll actually end the stream here. So that means, Kiwi, you can join the chat if you want to hang out with us.
Oh,
Peace.
ew.
Oh, I should get out of here even more then.
I know, right?
Goodbye, guys.